Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jarrett Goes to the Movies, a weekly podcast where Jarrett Reddick and friends get together and talk about a movie that they watched that week. Plus, whatever the hell else is on their minds. Get ready for the best hour and a half you'll have in the next hour and a half. Here they are, Eric, Casey, Sean, Amy, and because he's famous, his name's on the show, Jarrett. Welcome to Jarrett Goes to the Movies.
Welcome to the program, everybody. This is Jarrett Goes to the Movies. It's a weekly podcast. But the guy just said it all. He just said everything that we're doing.
It's Eric.
I don't know why I have to feel like I want to repeat that. Because I did that for years and years and years. There'd be a theme song, and then I'd come on, and then I was like, I'll just let the theme song guy do it, and then we can just start the show, you know, when it comes time to start talking.
I mean, technically, you did start the show, so I don't think you're way out of left field.
You know, I mean, I'm not, I don't know.
It's old habits, man.
It's not the best start I've ever done to a podcast.
Try it again.
Well, okay, Sean, roll it.
No, don't roll it again. He'll edit out everything before this. Just act like it.
All right, count it down.
His name is on the show, or because he's famous, his name is on the show.
Okay.
Jarrett Reddick.
Hey, thanks for joining. Oh, damn it!
Bless it.
You got in the moment. I get it. You couldn't hold back. Hey guys, welcome. We're going to talk about Groundhog Day. Now, I'm wondering if anybody even knows the information I'm about to ask about.
Yeah, because you said it all yesterday.
What? What did I say? Oh. How many times do we know how many times we've done this movie, Sean?
Yeah, this is the second.
38.
I thought we did it every year.
No, we just decided to start doing it every year.
No.
Go ahead, baby.
Never mind.
No, we haven't done this. We didn't do it like every year. Did we just used to post about it like it was every year or some shit?
No, it's only the second time.
Huh. Unbelievable. And so this is the first time, though, with you guys, right? This cast.
It's the first time I have done it on the show.
Yeah. Now,
Casey might have been here.
so there's some...
Yeah, I did it.
God damn it. I thought we did it every year.
No, we made that joke of releasing it on Groundhog Day every year. I think we just decided to start again.
Yeah.
now.
It's funny that we're recording it on Groundhog's Day because it makes it fucking not really even make sense.
When it comes out in
When
April.
it comes out. But that's fine. Here's the thing about this movie, and I'll tell you this before we even get started. You know what? Fuck it. I'll wait on that because I'm going to wait for the content of the movie while we all catch up and I get to, hear how you guys have been doing since, again, I saw you 3 fucking days ago.
And 3 days before that.
Oh, that's funny.
Casey today just goes, are we catching up or something? Like, what's going on?
I was wondering the same thing.
Yeah.
We won't have to record any episodes in July, August, or September.
It's
Yeah,
not
that's the
true.
thing.
It's not. No, we got to where we just aren't 3 or 4 weeks ahead anymore.
We were ahead in December, right? And
We did
then
a Friday, Monday, a Friday, and then a Tuesday, and then so it definitely feels like we're catching up.
Yeah. I mean,
After this episode, after we're done tonight, I will have 3 full episodes that need to come out.
right.
Perfect.
So we'll be far ahead. Guys, a little bit of business before we go any further. Here's some news for you. For all new Patreon subscribers that sign up or upgrade to the $35 tier, you're going to receive the following bundle as our gift to you. So if you're not yet at the $35 level, or if you're a new subscriber, come on, be a part of the winning team. And here's what you get. Back to the Future logo tees. You get a Back to the Future logo tee, the original, our original merch item for the show. Their sizes are kind of limited, but you can always give one to a friend if it doesn't fit you. You get a fact check mug, which is "Don't fact check me." That was my first tagline here. I don't really say that much anymore, but it's still a very nice mug. And then, of course, the Jarrett Goes to the Movie logo koozie. Plus, you get a cameo style video or shout out from anyone on the show. So that's pretty good. But wait, there's more. You also will receive the Patreon level perks that you would get anyway, which is you could submit a movie review each and every week and we will play it on the live stream, and it will be part of the show. You'll receive 4 cameo-style shout-out videos a year at your choice whenever you'd like, and you become a 5 questions reserve player, which means not all the regulars can make it all the time at the $50 level, and when they can't make it, we have to call in reinforcements. You also, as do everybody who is $1 and up, get 20% off discounts. You get 20% off discount code for merch in our store. You get to hear your name mentioned as a producer, and you're thanked in one episode. And then you receive 4 perks a year. I'm a little bit behind on perks, by the way, and that is due to COVID-19. Also, you get access to hundreds of hours of outtakes and bonus episodes and videos. That's over $100 value and shipped to you at no charge.
I think we should clarify that this cameo, I mean, yes, most people want you to do it. You're the famous one. It's why we call it that. Sean will do a cameo for you.
For sure. Yeah.
If that's what you want.
If you know,
tell us
only if you know sign language, though.
Amy just did one, and we haven't seen it.
That's right.
But
It's
If you
Kermit.
want a Kermit cameo, I'm your guy.
A Kermit cameo.
to make it even sweeter, if one of our current Patreon supporters has a friend or family member sign up for a special bundle, have them let us know that you sent them, and we'll send you a free koozie and a mug just for sending them our way. So share this and win some free shit. If that sounds good to you, it's super easy. Just go to patreon.com/JarrettGoesToTheMovies and sign up or upgrade your level. Now that goes for everybody. Honestly, every supporter gets something, and every supporter means the world to us. You can start in at $1, go to $5, $10 and up, and each one adds in new perks and things like that. So this is also eligible to current Patreon supporters that are at the $20 level and lower. All right. Only open to 25 subscribers, so act now, and still 22 remain. That was the same thing as last week.
Well,
We didn't sell
3
any.
days ago.
Oh, that episode's not even out yet.
No one knows about it except for the people in the chat.
All right. Here's a new thing in our news thing. So don't fast forward this. I just found out today that on podcastmagazine.com, you can vote for the Hot 50 podcasts each and every week. And the votes really do make a difference into getting us onto that Hot 50 poll thing. And it's really good exposure for our podcast. So if you don't mind, go to podcastmagazine.com/hot50 and vote for Jarrett Goes to the Movies. And please throw in a vote for Rockstar Dad as well. And we'd certainly appreciate it. New Patreon supporters, I said that. Also follow us on Twitch, please. We're at twitch.tv/Jarrett Goes to the Movies. And I should remind you all that this is a David Dooley and Woody Chambers production. Our producers are all $20 and up level supporters. They are Ad Craner, Amy Pittsinger, Andy Smith, Anita Mandalay, Ashley C., Brian Mason, Brian Dunning, Shell Ordway, Chris Cranfill, Chris Jacobs, Corey Reed, Daniel Cotton, David Dooley, David Murray, Denny Chambers, Derek Smith, Diane Small, Dom Petretta, Gage Strickland, Gregory Cordone, Greg Lee, Greg Stevens, A Hangover You Don't Deserve podcast, Jared Spear, Jason Aylesworth, Jeff Millman, Jeff Yeager, fucking Joe Barlow, Joey Bishop, John Gickler, Joseph Richards, Josh Millman, Kate Etro, Katie Gardner, Kim Murphy, Kirsty Fisher, Lily Holohan, Lisa Winsel, Lucy Murray, Mandy Pretty, Michael Price, Mike Breton, Mike Leblanovitz, Nick Brignoni. 2 of those hard ones right in a row. She said that.
That's the worst.
Rodon James, Ray Elliott, Rich Osborne, Robert Mays, Sean Blackstone, Sean Barger, Steve May, Steve Rhodes, Tim Toole, Tim Trafton from Maine, Trey Wren, Vinny Cataldo, Wendy Matta, Woody Chambers, and Sfee Hurst. Give it up for all of our amazing producers.
Will we ever have a Patreon supporter who comes last alphabetically after
Sfee Hurst? Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a tough one.
ZV.
ZV is going to be tough.
ZZ Top is going to support us. Don't worry.
Oh, that would never happen. No.
Why wouldn't it happen?
I fucking hate that
What
guy.
are the top 2 reasons?
He's the fucking worst.
Because he just said he hates that guy.
Yeah, he probably heard the show before.
Billy
and knows you
Gibbons
don't
is
like
an
him.
asshole. No, he
What
probably
about
does.
Don Gibbons or the other one, whatever his name is?
No, it's
Terry.
Frank Beard.
Frank
Jeff
Beard.
Frank
Gibbons.
Beard Gibbons.
And what's the drummer's name?
They're not brothers?
I like that guy.
Frank Beard.
Oh, is the bearded guy? Oh, Dusty Rhodes.
No, that's one of the Fabulous Freebirds.
Oh, that's right. No, he was just a regular
Oh, yeah.
wrestler. Yeah. Who is the other guy? Who's the third guy?
Michael P.S. Hayes.
No.
Gentleman Jim
Terry
Garvin.
and Terry Gordy. Not gentleman. No, Buddy. Michael. The Freebirds were Michael Hayes, Terry Gordy, and Buddy
Dusty Hill is the bass player.
Dusty Hill. Yeah,
Yeah, Frank Beard's the drummer.
Yeah, them versus the Von Erichs.
he's
was
from the
huge.
country. You know, grew up on a dusty hill. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Uh-oh.
What? Oh, what?
A little foreshadowing.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
At least if this goes the way that I hope it does, I will be off the hook for hating Beetlejuice so much because you will get like 40 miles of
I
people
know.
Yeah,
I'm ready for it.
This is a 30-year-old, very beloved fucking
Oh,
movie.
man. This is such good news.
8.10 on IMDb.
8.10,
90. I'm sorry, what did I say? Oh, 8 out of 10. I'm so sorry.
No, don't be.
I'm going to drink more.
Oh, yeah.
8 out of 10 on IMDb. Amy, 96% on Rotten Tomatoes.
We found one of the 4. Oh, heavy size and everything.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
This is so good.
Budget was $15 million. Box office $71 million. Today,
It's not like that was a
Man.
smash.
well, I mean, in today's money, that'd be $27 million budget and $131 million today. I mean, that's fucking 6 times.
It's like a rounding error for the studios these days, $100 million.
Yeah, I mean, you know, but a pretty successful movie nonetheless. 1993 probably wasn't the strongest comedy year, you know.
I think it was the highest grossing comedy of that year.
Was it?
which
Okay,
is
well that makes a lot of sense.
crazy, 71 million.
Now, I never saw this movie until we did this, till we did it for the first time for the show. And I remember, you know, I thought it was fine. You know, I shied away from all of Bill Murray's movies that are like this after What About Bob, because that movie stressed me out so fucking much. And that's not very fair. I watched all of his serious movies, and mostly because of Scarlett Johansson's butt.
Is in all of them? Even
To
when
me,
she's not in them?
well, or you can just look it up yourself. You know,
Yeah,
you
why
might
wouldn't
get
you
one of
just
them.
do that?
You might get one of them advertisements for the games that I was talking about.
Advertisements.
You know,
You know those deep fake videos that we watch with, you know, all the Office characters being, you know, someone else, or we watched that, the guy you're in love with once Jarrett dies.
Bill Hader?
Well, you're in love with him, but can act on it when Jarrett dies. We watched that video where he was doing like Tom Cruise and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely find, from what I've heard, like Scarlett Johansson porn where it's obviously like some other chick, but you know the face is someone else's.
that takes the whole thing out of it. you
But
know?
what if you don't know?
Oh
What
well,
if I just sent you a link that was like, dude, you're never gonna believe who's
I
doing
probably
porn
wouldn't.
now.
I probably wouldn't like.
Would just be convinced that that's Scarlett Johansson.
I'm going to be honest with you guys about something, and I'm not going to get into it right now.
Okay.
Oh.
But there is a checklist a fucking mile long for me to even remotely enjoy the video, and it gets into just, you know, not anything weird. I don't need
Lighting.
Personal preferences is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
And some of them, like I'll give you a very broad example. I don't like when they're outside. I can't watch it. If that
Because bugs.
Unwatchable.
can't do it. I don't know that it's
Yeah.
because of bugs, but I don't like it if it doesn't matter who it is. If they're having sex outside, I don't enjoy it.
The like hands are in the grass.
I don't know.
and
I can't fucking for the
all
life of me.
in there.
I don't think I'd like that either. It's bugs for me, though.
Chris Bernie will just be like, "Oh man, you know that this fucking you got to see this bad, but they're outside. You're not gonna fucking like them."
Never mind. that.
Everybody else knows your preferences.
Yeah,
Dude,
well,
this one checks all your boxes.
Yeah, well, I'm not very shy
I know.
when it comes to
This
that.
week
kind
I
of-
sent Jarrett some pretty bangers, didn't I?
What did you send me this? I'm so sorry, I don't remember.
the two videos that I sent you.
What did you say?
One in the movie theater, and the other one.
Oh, Jesus God! Yeah. So I sent the one.
More eels.
I sent the one to the dudes, and that
Wait,
was
the first one.
Yeah.
Which was the TikTok thing.
yes. That one is fucking crazy. Like it's.
I thought about sending it to us, but I don't. I mean, who am I kidding? It's Amy's in there, so I guess I'll send it
And
over.
Casey won't look at it,
Yeah,
so it
I
won't
wouldn't know
matter.
what happened.
She doesn't
Yeah.
even see these, and then we'd be talking about it right now, going that video, and she'd be like, "Why didn't I see
Yeah.
that?"
Hey, what? Why don't I ever get included on the group messages we're all in?
I don't feel left out.
Nope, she doesn't care a bit.
I pushed the button, so it stopped sending me alerts all by myself.
Man, this is the first time upon watching this movie though where I guess I wouldn't sit here and say I'm this huge Harold Ramis fan. I don't know that I would say that. Maybe I am, because I started watching this and then I'm just like, my God, this fucking guy is brilliant. I mean, like he was in so many of these movies that are like this, and the sidekick to Bill Murray in several. Stripes, he's awesome. He's just great at playing the nerdy guy. He's Egon in Ghostbusters, which, obviously that movie couldn't even exist without the guy. And then there's just all of these crazy movies that this guy did, which you go down the rabbit hole. It's a lot of classics. So I just wanted to do a little tribute and shout out to Harold Ramis, who, I don't know that I really ever talk about the guy when we do his movies and stuff.
I mean, he hasn't done a movie in a while, it seems like.
He was in Year One. You remember that one?
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Seems like it's been
He did Ghostbusters.
It's brown.
Ghostbusters
Like
Afterlife this year, guys.
6 or 7 years.
No, he didn't.
I don't think he
Did I?
did.
Yeah,
It says 2021.
he is in there as a fucking hologram or some shit, because he is definitely not in that movie.
Well, when did he die?
2014 is
Oh,
my
yeah.
guess.
No
Yeah,
idea.
2014.
Is it that long ago? 'Cause he was
February
in-
24th.
He's in Dewey Cox. He plays one of the Jewish guys. One of the
Oh, yeah, he
fine
does.
Jewish
Yes.
guys. You fine I trusted you because you fine Jewish gentleman brought this guy in here.
He's
But
been knocked up.
oh, just anyway, one of the best and a terrific. I think he was involved in Caddyshack.
Yeah, and Animal House, Vacation.
Did he write
Oh,
those?
wow.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
Anyway,
everything.
big deal. Big
Yes,
deal. That guy.
directed.
There you go. So Harold Ramis, rest in peace.
Stay hard.
7 years later. Okay, Sean, go ahead, buddy. Wait. Don't do it yet. I forgot something. Eric, had you seen this movie before?
Yes, I had.
All right. So historically, this was the greatest movie synopsis of all time. I'm curious if you're going to read the same one. Let's see.
Over to Eric for his synopsis.
A weatherman finds himself inexplicably living the same day over and over again.
It's the greatest fucking movie synopsis of all time.
Nailed it.
There it is.
Explains exactly what you need to know about this
Exactly.
film.
That's the standard that we set everything to since we did this movie the first time. You will, when you hear the synopsis,
Synopsi.
Synopsis.
and tigers,
Synopsasia.
you will hear us often compare. Because why can't you just get to the point?
And we've had a couple of good ones lately.
Yeah, we
that
have.
were
Yeah.
really succinct
Yeah.
and weren't flowery with a bunch of kind of
Fluffage.
like
Flowers?
real parts of the movie, but that don't have to be part of a synopsis. You need to watch the movie to find
Yeah,
out those parts.
totally.
This is perfect.
We need a listener to go back through all these. I'm not kidding, and we'll reward you with
Please
something.
don't go
Woody?
with all of them.
Woody, because he ain't doing fucking shit.
He's building tables and stuff. He's got a table building business.
Oh,
Like what kind of like?
Yeah, I was
They're,
about to say, I
they're
want a table
fucking
too.
badass. He sent me pictures. They're like really, really cool.
You acted earlier like, oh, we haven't even seen or heard from Woody in months. But
That's because I'm doing a show.
apparently you talk to him all the time.
No, I talked to him at fucking trivia, which I was gonna bring up actually. He was at trivia the other day playing by himself, and I was just going, "Hey, what's going on? How are you?" And he sent me pictures of these fucking tables that he's building.
Yeah.
We're
Were
not fucking.
Were they hot?
Yes, he like torches them and like he does like this burn thing on there.
Shushugi bomb.
Yeah, he does all kinds
The
of
traditional
shit
hot
on
table.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, I think I mean I wouldn't touch it. You know. Oh, did you mean stolen? I'm sorry.
I don't know what I
okay.
even meant by
Anyway,
that.
That's where that happened. So anyway, if a listener does want to volunteer for that, let Sean know. Literally all you have to do is go back through the episodes, and you can start whenever you want, but listen to the synopsis and tell us which ones we said were good and what they say. Let's come up with the top
That sounds like the
five
worst job ever.
top 5 movie synopsises of the podcast, and then we'll just need you to keep a running tab on
Then-
those.
Just text Austin, have him do it.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure Sweet Cheeks was lined up to do something like this at some
dude would
point,
he would get 20 in.
and then bloop.
That's the fucking end of that conversation.
Well, you just said we only need to go back through however many, 5.
No, go back through
No, and
all
find
of
the
them.
best 5.
Yeah,
All of them.
yeah, and just write down the good ones.
How many have we done so far?
250.
Yeah.
Good God.
All right.
You could do that in a few days.
People don't do this.
When did we even start? Did we start the synopsis thing?
Dude,
The first one.
Each one will take you a total of 5 minutes. You go to the episode, you fast forward to the synopsis, and
Yeah,
you fucking.
because the very beginning of our podcast,
Right.
is real quick and to the point.
For any reason you don't want to rush back, I can do the 5 tomorrow.
Come on, I want to stay an extra second in Punxsutawney, please.
Look, Rita thinks it would be a great idea to stay around for some of the other events, get some incredible footage. The people and the fun, the excitement. She's going to be a really good producer. You guys are going to have fun.
She's fun,
Okay.
but not my kind of fun. I will be here for the 5. Rita.
All right, they could not hear. They could not hear our reaction. Sean will put this up on the social medias when this comes out. But there was an actual green screen that Annie McDowell is standing in front of, and Sean superimposed the 1985 video on there, and it's fucking great.
Oh, I thought that was Robert Palmer.
Yeah, it was Bowling for Soup doing Robert Palmer.
I thought it was
We never
actually
did him.
Robert Palmer.
Did you really think that was it?
Yeah.
Have you not ever seen the 1980? Or your kid doesn't like 1985, or? I thought y'all watched my videos and shit all the time.
All day long.
Yeah, of course they love it. They love your video with Robert Palmer.
He's a Pittsburgh weatherman. There's a few things that I did not catch on my one viewing of this movie, which, again, I feel like I've seen it more than once, but I guess I haven't.
Maybe it just feels that way.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
How many times are we going to use that joke tonight, do you think?
37.
That's exactly what I was going to fucking say.
That's what you said yesterday.
What?
Okay, so that's
Your
like
mom said
6 so
yesterday.
far.
Okay. All right.
Got him.
So, the,
You heard me.
what?
Not you.
What'd you say? Oh, okay. So I love a lot of these relationships, which I wish that we could get a little bit more expansion on. His relationship with the news anchor or whatever, who's eventually, her name's Nan, and she's like, "Oh, what is this? Like the 3rd time, right, Phil?" And he just goes, 4, Nan,
Nan.
4.
But that's all we see of poor Nan.
But I that would be such an interesting thing to like explore. There should be a prequel to Groundhog's Day. You could call it February 1st. Stick with me.
April Fool's Day.
No.
No, it's Leap Day.
No, it's February Fool's Day.
I think it's President's Day or some shit. But stick with me on this. We've got it.
Gonna try.
Never mind. Fuck it. I'll write it down and I'll just do that pitch as an episode in the coming months. And that'll be what we do. I'll get on here and pitch my pilot.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
can't wait.
God.
Oh, God.
I want to leave that right there. That joke is for longtime fans, and they will fucking get it. And I'll explain it to you guys later. All right. Here's the thing. What I did not notice the first time, which I did not expect, I expected that he kind of always had this weird resentment and like towards her, and like just because she's a lowly producer and yada yada. But the first time he sees her, he for sure something happens to him, and he says that later in the movie towards the end. He says, "The first time I saw you, something happened to me," and he fucking meant that because I watched it happen.
And he just deflects very quickly she looks like fun. Well, not the right kind of fun, or not my kind of fun, or whatever he says.
Right.
But it's not like he's incredibly dismissive of the whole thing.
Sure.
It's more of that, I don't want you to know that
he's too good,
like her or whatever. So, and cranky Bill Murray is the best Bill Murray. So you have to start with that.
Yeah, you got to get that.
I like zombie Bill Murray.
From there. Well, yes, cameo zombie Bill Murray is good too.
I enjoy Caddyshack Bill Murray. He retired.
That's Borat.
Oh no, I don't know what I'm saying actually. I wonder if during the first time we did this, if I said something about the fact that they bring up blood sausage, because I wouldn't even have known what that was, in 1993.
I don't know what it is in 2021.
Do you not?
No.
So, basically, I think it's the same thing as like blood pudding that they eat in England for the.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a sausage filled with blood that is cooked or dried and mixed with a filler until it is thick enough to solidify.
Does that
when cooled.
fucking make you gag a little bit?
That's disgusting.
It's fucking disgusting. Yeah. And I just think it's disgusting.
Someone write in that
Pig,
likes
cow,
blood
horse,
sausage.
donkey, sheep, duck, and goat blood can be used.
There is a
country.
Okay, so here's the thing. That is part of the English breakfast.
I know it has sausage.
Proper English breakfast. No, so proper English fry up is eggs, beans, sausage, bacon,
mushrooms,
fried
tomatoes.
bread, mushrooms, tomatoes, and sometimes blood pudding or blood sauce.
No, I'll take the fried bread.
Blood has AIDS in it, or hepatitis, or
I don't know. I dropped my fucking beer cap.
You've got AIDS. What if what animals did you say are most commonly used in this?
Bats.
Pig.
Oh, good COVID joke.
Now we
You can go
know
ahead and
why.
roadhouse yourself. Babe.
Yeah.
That was really
Hey, I'm fucking roadhousing myself. God damn it.
good. It just rejected it.
Right. No.
It really would not let me press it. I don't know if I do. I don't really ever roadhouse myself. Okay, I'm gonna let you keep talking about this. I gotta get a beer.
Pig, cow, horse, donkey, sheep, duck, and goat blood.
Oh.
Varying by country.
That sounds awful.
What?
So it's like I'm still trying to understand.
The
so
blood
it's
gets
just,
cleaned before.
but
What do you
it's
mean
just
gets cleaned.
I don't know, that's what
infused
Zaldor said.
into the meat, like with the
Didn't
meat.
even mention meat. It just said
Filled
Wait,
with
you're
blood.
saying it's just blood? Okay. There's got to be meat in
I
there.
was thinking like
There is
sawdust or
meat.
something.
I
Yeah.
mean, basically all sausages.
It's a sausage. It is sausage, but it's filled with blood.
Got it.
All
cooked
sausages
or
is just
dried.
ground up shit that's left over from stuff.
Yeah, I know it's the eyeballs and it's the
Yeah.
Rooter to the
lips and-
tutor.
yeah, lips and
That's
assholes.
the thing about. I mean, a hot dog is pretty much sausage.
They
Yeah.
take a broom and just put that, and I know that. And I even watched an episode of How It's Made about hot dogs, which you would think would make you never want to eat a
Oh
hot
man,
dog
I
ever
saw all
again.
those little baby chickens go in that grinder, and I still went to McDonald's and ate a McNugget. What the fuck? I don't know. What's wrong with me?
1000%,
Yeah.
because that shit's still delicious.
Because
I
it
don't
still tastes good.
care.
That's the thing, though. That
But I
shit-
knew it tasted good before I saw it.
That's the thing that happens to me too. That's just like, hey man, you want to fucking stop eating fast food? Watch Fast Food Nation or that fucking
No.
the
I'll go to
Super
McDonald's
Size,
to
and
get
I'm like,
lunch to eat while watching it.
Yeah, what the fuck? I mean, I realize I can't eat it every day, but sometimes it's fucking good.
It's funny that we can watch stuff like that and be like totally fine with it, but just the concept of blood sausage, we're just like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to explain to Eller the other day that there are countries where people eat dogs, right? And I know that this is not a, it's a touchy subject for people because we and a lot of
it's a
countries
thing.
treat
And
dogs
horses.
as pets. But there are plenty of places where that's just not an option. And so,
Sure.
whatever it is, but I was trying to explain it. He just kept looking at me like, what? And then Kelsey, I was impressed by it, goes, Eller, what do you think the difference is between eating a cow versus a dog? Like how does one choose what that is? Obviously, you're talking to a almost 6-year-old, so that conversation didn't get very far. But anyway. It's just to say we don't know. It's not worth. Go ahead.
No, I'm waiting. I'm not.
No, go ahead.
Jared's opening.
Thought you had something smart ass you wanted to play. Anyway, it's just that, yes, that we can sit here and just, want to double over the thought of putting blood in sausage, boiling it, and eating it. But
we went to
things.
They played a festival in Belgium a couple of years back.
Yeah.
And
Wrote a song about it.
Goes like this. Oh no, we actually did. Yeah, go ahead.
And everybody kept talking about how awesome the steak was in the what's it called? The
catering.
Catering. Because usually I'll just go out and find something like some fucking fried Asian noodles inside the festival, but everybody kept saying, you need to go eat the steak. Oh my God, the steak's so good. Go eat the steak. So everybody ate the fucking steak.
Can we guess what animal it was?
Sure.
Yeah.
A horse.
Okay. Horse would have been my choice, but I'll go with... wasn't a dog.
Well, you got it right.
It was a horse.
Oh, it was a horse. Okay.
It was a fucking horse.
Was it tough?
No, it was.
No.
But nobody knew until later, and someone's like, it had to have been Gabe or somebody random that's like, oh yeah, that's definitely horse steak.
Yeah, it was horse. Here's the thing though.
And it just makes you feel weird, but it's common over there.
I don't really have a problem with that. I don't know why, and I don't want to get judged. And actually, fucking do not email me about this. I don't give two shits what you think. But I don't know that I have. I think, it's an animal. They run wild or whatever. If the shit tastes good and people can survive off of it, fucking eat it.
It's how all this started in the first place. It's not like, however many hundreds of thousands of years ago, people just could say, well, I find this animal to be cute, and so I refuse to eat it.
Well, and do they not?
Back then, they used to eat each other.
Well,
yeah,
and you know what? Though, when
pigs are smart as hell. It's not
those
like it's
fuckers, those fuckers break a leg, your dog is eating it. Your fucking kids are using
by
it.
Something.
Your kids are using it to stick two pieces of paper together.
Is that still a thing?
Good old-fashioned horse glue.
Yeah.
We still horse glue them up.
No, we have horse glue now. It's completely different substance, but it's just as sticky.
Grind up.
Yeah. Can I go again?
Oh, we had a Thanksgiving.
I made Eric gag.
It's so funny.
It's the second time today.
The concept, you're right. Like I sat at a Thanksgiving table with my family and my cousin, who at the time was probably Eller's age or so. And just in the middle of our dinner, which this side of my family, you just don't talk the whole time you're there. Everybody just sits around and smiles and fucking eats and smiles and goes home. So everyone's just sitting around smiling and eating their food. And she just stops like mid-bite. Nobody said anything. And she goes, but it's not like really a turkey though. And everybody was like, oh, uh-oh. Yeah. Like it just hit her like, you're just calling it a turkey, but it's not like a turkey.
I could see
just like the fork, like mid, like,
I think this is the first time I've really ever thought about this dog thing. And I don't want to eat a dog. I never would. I honestly, I don't even like, and I'm not the guy, like even when we go to foreign countries and they're like, try this or try this. Like I won't try everything. Gary and Chris pretty much will. That's their story to tell. But I don't know that I wouldn't for sure. I would never. I mean, if I was fucking starving or something, like literally to death. But if we were at some place, they were like, hey, this is a delicacy. We're going to serve you this fucking chow chow Dalmatian mix or whatever.
I thought it was going to be an actual chow.
Is that what happened to all the Dalmatians?
And, well, no. The first movie came out. The second movie came out. And then people realized those dogs are fucking stupid as shit.
And mean.
And they fucking, nobody wants them. You definitely don't want them around kids.
They started making jackets out of them again. Like, oh,
but
now
seriously,
we know why we were doing
But at the same time, I don't know. I mean, that's a tough one, right? If you're in a different culture, all we do is talk about all these fucking stray dogs everywhere, these stray cats and all this shit. I mean, I don't know if you could fry one up on one of them pig spinners. You know what I'm talking about?
Spit.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
I just want to let y'all know, I was just trying to get an idea of what like a dog, like what would that even like the texture be like, or what does it taste like? I was seeing what people put on the internet, and I put, what does dog taste like? Said, dogs can taste sweet, salty, sour, and bitter, but they have a fifth set of taste buds specific to what is like
savory.
What do they taste like?
What does dog taste like?
Now let's talk about how they see.
What do they see like?
What does dog see like?
Oh, dogs can see TV now.
2 ocular cavities.
Anyway, red meat, quite fatty, extremely fragrant. I don't eat anything fucking fragrant.
Dude, they eat rats in certain places. You know, they fry up a fucking. If you're in the goddamn fucking Naked and Afraid, and you find a rat, you eat it.
Hey, we're from Texas. Who here has eaten a squirrel ever?
Squirrel.
Oh, I've eaten squirrel.
Frog.
Rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake.
Quail.
Alligator. Alligator, they sell.
All the birds.
Alligator jerky.
Alligator, though, that's a fucking. Fried alligator's an appetizer at like every steakhouse.
Yeah. I could get alligator Uber Eats to this house right now.
100%.
How many bites?
Yeah.
Really good.
An entire
they're always just little bits.
They are alligator bites.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a rough conversation, and I get why people are sensitive about it because people do love horses. I also
and whores.
I don't. I mean, if it weren't a cultural thing and we didn't eat those things, then I would want. I mean, I ate it in Belgium. It was fucking delicious.
You know where they love horses the most? Tijuana.
I was just thinking of Tijuana.
They do, yeah. They treat them
really.
They
and
treat
dogs,
them really well.
They love them.
Yeah. Ugh. I saw the mule thing one time. I've told you guys that, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's that's a tough watch. Can I ask you a question? There are times in my life, and I've told a lot of them on this program, where I am literally standing there and like I'm outside of myself going, the fuck are you doing right now? You know, and like I'm there with my friends, like this is happening or whatever, but I am making myself stay present in the moment because it's like, look, you're experiencing something that 95% of the people in the world haven't, or 99% or whatever, and you know,
I was like 5%.
Nobody's getting murdered. You know, like you're not like fucking helping with a kidnapping.
Well, she is if she doesn't fuck that donkey.
Murdering that pussy.
Oh
my god, dude, it's pretty brutal.
Can I ask you a question without you feeling the need to give any more detail than just the question that I asked?
Sure.
Does the donkey come at the end?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Can I ask you a follow-up question?
Yeah. That prompts more questions.
Yes.
Oh, that just makes me want the questions to stop.
Like, how much?
It's
how
a lot.
much is it?
It's a lot.
Is it like a quart?
Not a quart. I mean, well, let me think about that. A quart is what, 4 pints? No, that's too much. That's too much donkey
glass?
semen. Like, probably like, you know, like the milk you get at school?
Yeah.
Like a full one of those.
I can fill one of those up.
Jesus
every
Christ.
year.
Once?
Yeah, exactly. I know. I mean, that's like saving up change, you know? Like, you just fucking really have to just keep distributing
That thing
it.
would be so heavy.
Hey, Phil? Phil? Hey! Oh, Phil Connors. I thought that was you. My, oh my, Phil Connors. Now, don't you say you don't remember me, because I sure as heck fire remember you. Well?
Ned Ryerson?
Bing! Oh, first shot right out of the box. So, how's it going, old buddy?
Well, to say the truth, Nettie, I'm not feeling real well. Would you excuse me?
Well, you know, it's funny you should mention your health, because you will never guess what I do now.
Do you sell insurance?
Oh, Bing! Again, you are sharp as a tack today. Do you have life insurance, Phil? Because if you do, you could always use a little more, right? I mean, who couldn't? But you want to know something? I got the feeling you ain't got any. Am I right or am I right? Or am I right? Am I right?
I gotta go.
Phil! Watch out for that first step. It's a doozy.
Oh, it's infuriating.
Am I right or am I right? Or am I right? Or am I right? I mean, that's
Doozy.
Oh, just so.
I like Ned. I forgot about
No,
Ned.
Ned's the worst.
I like Ned in the context of what he does for the movie. I wouldn't like.
I just hate
Ned.
anybody. If I don't remember you from high school, if you even think for a second I might not, like, just don't talk to me. I really might not.
Jeez.
It's
And
a
don't
really
try
big
to sell
school.
insurance.
I
That's
have people
awful.
always
That-
come up to me and they'll just go, "Hey, remember me from school?" And I'll go, "Oh yeah," and they'll just go, "You deleted me off Facebook 4 years ago," and I'm just like, "Okay, I gotta go. Why
Take a hint.
Why did I fucking even have this conversation?"
Because I remembered you from
Yeah.
high school.
I
Yeah.
remember where you were in the first place. I'm sure it was something you deserved. I'm sure it had something to do with Insane Clown Posse. I mean, I had to delete a lot of juggalos after high school.
I am 1 degree of separation from this guy. He played Earl Ball in Schooled, at which I did the theme song for that. I'm trying to find this guy's resume. By the way, is fucking nuts. He's been on.
Really?
His resume is nuts. His resume also includes pre-acting, being the lead singer in Stevie Ray Vaughan's first band.
What?
That's it.
Which is...
Are you serious?
He's from Dallas, went to like Kimball or something like that. He's in like Stevie Ray Vaughan's from that area. And
so what year would that have been? So he was just like out there like
1970.
One time I seen my baby.
Also, you're doubly.
My baby one time fell off a fucking roof. That kind of thing.
Was that Eric?
I just made that up. What?
He's also on Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday.
The new one.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. We're just in so
He
many.
plays the mom.
I can't. I'm watching a car chase.
You, dang it.
I like to multitask.
Let's discuss cold showers. I'm going to be honest about something I think most people know in this room. I don't do cold water. Like,
No.
On Warped Tour, you know, the first year we didn't have a shower in the bus, nor the money to be able to get a hotel room every couple of days. And hot water goes really quick when there's, 2,000 people trying to use the fucking showers every day. So I just didn't fucking shower because I can't physically do it. Cold water literally takes my breath from me. I can't breathe. I'm amazed when people can just jump in Lake Huron or some shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, that's not really
You're
a
talking about
shower.
like a polar plunge type situation?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
fucking
still,
Mexico,
a
that
shower. What I'm saying is water is fucking cold. If it's a cold shower, I just can't do it. I literally can't.
There will be occasions, maybe during the summer, and it wouldn't be the whole shower, but maybe I get in there, get washed up, and then right at the end might turn it to cold, rinse the hair, let it get on me, and then
I've taken a
jump
couple
out.
cold
And
showers
that's about
last
it.
summer, like going on a walk or a run when it's really hot, and my feet and my head. I just need to get cold water all in my hair.
But cold or like
you
not
just turn
warm?
it on kind of cold.
Fuck that.
And then once my head is cooled off, then I can turn the water warm
I
for
just
the
can't
full
do it.
shower.
That is because your top of your head controls the temperature of your body.
That's right.
That's why you shouldn't wear a hat in the heat if you cannot.
it's why you should wear a hat
That's
when
right,
it's cold.
because you want to keep
works.
it in there.
It kind of
That's
works.
the thing.
It's why you wear half a hat in the fall.
I just can't
Like a
do.
visor?
I can't do these. Can't do these cold waters. And so anyway, he comes out and he goes, "Isn't there any hot water?" And she just goes, "There wouldn't be today." That is so English right there. That's some England shit right there. That
Man, you really make me not want to go to this
No,
place.
it's a great place. But that is some
a
shit where,
dump.
well, they'll be like, "Oh no, well, it wouldn't be, would it?" Like
Yeah, I spent a whole like 10 minutes talking about how New Orleans is just a fucking streets filled of vomit and urine, and I'm still like, God, I wish we could go back.
Oh
there.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'll go there for sure.
UK
Flights
is
are
literally
cheap right now.
It is literally where I want to play a show right fucking now. But, they'll just go, hey, we'll go, "Hey, the internet isn't working." "Well, it was working Monday." And they just fucking walk out of the room. That's the end of the conversation.
Well,
Christ almighty.
cheerio.
Cheerio.
Cheerio, love. All right, then. Day 2 happens. And here's where he starts to figure it out. He's not figuring it out, actually. This is just, you ever heard of deja vu? And I don't think so, but I'll check with the kitchen. Do you ever have deja vu? I don't think so.
Did you want to talk about the weather, or were you just making chit
Oh, that one's fucking great, man. When he just does the whole weather routine.
chat?
Yeah, just wanted a little chit chat. This Ned guy.
Ned the head.
Am I right? Or am I right? Or am I right?
What was the other one?
Needle
nose.
Ned.
Needle nose Ned. Now, one thing, have we brought up Gobbler's Knob yet?
Eric did.
Oh, you did?
Well,
Because
during
Casey
five
goes,
questions.
Where your mom's house?
oh, right. Because Casey goes, "Is it just English people that are going to think this is funny?" Because they say knob for
I
the...
really hoped
Yeah.
when they walked in, he walks in with the Gobbler's Knob placard over it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I pulled my phone out to take the note, Gobbler's Knob, because I was hoping that was the only reference to it the whole time.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe
me
it would have
too.
been one of my trivia questions.
Yeah.
Sure, but...
Now, in hindsight, even if it had been the only mention of it, I couldn't have used that on Amy because Amy is perceptive in things regarding gobbling knobs.
Yeah.
So she would have.
It's one of my talents.
She knows all about it. She went to college. Jesus Christ.
Oh, sorry.
I've been to Tijuana.
Mom goes to college. But then they came up like 10, 15 times throughout the whole thing. So then Gobbler's Knob. But every time I hear it, it makes me happy. Gobbler's Knob. Got a knob, gobbler in her.
Couple of quotes that got me in this movie. I liked, what if there is no tomorrow? There wasn't one today. And it was just like, man, that kind of shit ties my brain in knots, you know? Like, it really does. Like, okay, that's tomorrow. And then what happens? And wait a minute, wasn't there though? Or wait, there is? You know?
Have we done Inception on the show?
Yeah, I think so, right?
I just added that to the list today.
Is that the tattoo-y thing?
No, that's Memento.
No.
Inception's with Leo.
I don't think we have done it.
Oh.
If we have,
I think we have.
Let's just do it again. We can do
it. Is a good one.
All movies.
If y'all did it, I wasn't on it, but
let's do it again. Honestly, here's the thing. I did not look back, nor do I remember one fucking thing I wrote about this movie. Compare the 2 episodes and see how it goes.
And I only ask because...
I guarantee you I didn't talk about...
well, I did that today.
Oh, good.
You guys have covered a lot.
Of the same shit?
Yeah, like, for example, you were arguing with everybody on the first episode, it's cobbler, and they were like, it's gobbler. And you're like, no, it's cobbler. Like,
I thought it was
choose.
I thought it was cobbler, too.
Yeah,
I thought he just said gobblers because he was being a dick, like on one of the things.
No, it's for sure gobbler.
It's definitely a G there. In that spot.
So the breaking of the pencil thing, I thought was actually kind of sad. You know, like he breaks the pencil. It's day 3,
hoping,
and there it is on the floor. You know, and it's a whole pencil, and man, it again. I think. Now, for some reason, more than last time we did it, if this is fucking 30, how many? 37 years? What do we say? How long does he...
there? Yes. Yeah.
33,
there's
34.
all kinds of different...
I mean, literally, y'all's, the 3 of you guys, most of your lifetime, and for me, 3/4 of my lifetime. Motherfucker, man. You know?
They don't show... Because I never thought about that. I mean, they claim that what they show in the film would be about 38 different days or 35 or somewhere around there. 30 distinct days.
But some of them are just getting slapped in the face.
Yes, yeah.
Which they stopped doing during the 35 years. That's women quit hitting people, but they're still doing it there.
Yeah, because at some point,
they
started getting hit back.
And it was after the 90s?
Roadhouse.
Well, before that...
Eric, did this make you horny? All right, speaking of hitting bitches.
Or being hit, or having your private stepped on by a high heel.
Sure.
Yes.
Did this movie make you horny?
I did not get horny in this. I wanted to give this film the utmost attention because it had been probably 25 years at least since I had seen it. Didn't remember a lot about it. Did not want to come in here and get into another Beetlejuice situation. So I wanted to give the movie all of the due that it deserved.
Okay.
As a classic. It's in the...
Did you do the do?
Library of Congress and shit.
So we haven't really gone over this. Did you like it?
Yes.
You like this movie?
Yeah. I mean, look. It surprises me that this is held up as just like the epitome of everything that a comedy movie ever was, is, and ever could be.
I don't think that's a thing.
Feel like that.
I don't think that's a thing.
96% on Rotten Tomatoes, and ask anybody about Groundhog Day, and they will say...
There's funny, everybody's got... Look, here's the thing. There's lines from it that before I saw... I mean, am I right or am I right? Or am I right? I used to say that. I didn't even know it was in this movie. It's one of those things that it travels through whatever. We've talked about that with a bunch of movies that we've been in where like, oh, fuck. We say that. I mean, Amy, here's where we are in this movie. It's day 3.
I'm still hopeful.
You're still hopeful. So
yeah.
Have you laughed yet?
No, I didn't laugh once.
What the
And
fuck?
maybe it's because I went in thinking, wow, this is I've never seen it before.
Sure.
I knew everything that it was about. I like Bill Murray.
It was an amazing movie, but I've never seen it before. I watched it this week.
Yeah. I wish I could have still not seen it before. But I really did. I wanted so badly to like it, and I was just waiting for it to get good. And it just never got
What you're
there.
describing is exactly
Is it what you were
how I
talking
felt.
about?
And maybe we both fell victim to
It's the Beetlejuice thing. You didn't have the nostalgia attached to it.
the nostalgia.
Absolutely.
Or even without the nostalgia, with the people who hold these movies in such high regard that you just assume going in you will be 100% blown away. You will remember this day that you watched this film for the rest of your life. And it didn't, and not only did it not feel like that, it really was, for both of us, it seems the exact opposite of that.
Yeah.
And
You said you enjoyed it.
I'm talking about my feelings on Beetlejuice.
Yeah, just comparing the two.
Hers on
the way
Groundhog
she
Day.
feels about
She hasn't come in and taken a fucking huge dump
Is
on this
how I
movie.
feel about the movie Labyrinth.
She literally just said,
Okay, no,
I wish I
yeah.
could go back in time to
And
the
not
time
have
before
seen
I
it.
never
I
saw
looked
this.
at how long this movie was so I could sit down with my lunch or whatever it was. And it was 4 hours long. We were talking about liking these short movies, and I'm like, yeah, an hour and 40 minutes. This
It's
is
an
going to
hour
be
and
great.
34 minutes, I believe.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you just couldn't get it. I mean, I wonder, this is one of those ones where I wonder if you saw it again, if you would start to see the jokes. I mean, there's a bunch
Probably
of,
never know.
And here's the thing. There's a bunch of those subtle sort of like Amy Casey jokes that Chris Elliott has. There's some he's got some great ones, some good little one-liners, whatever. You know, he goes, well, there's a major network looking at me. Oh, it's the Home Shopping Network
Yeah,
or whatever.
I
mean,
think those are entertaining.
That's a giggly fucking line, right? And how he just keeps going. He says the same thing.
Prima
donnas and things like that. There's a thing that Bill Murray has in these kinds of movies to me that I could see how it might string you along if you just don't get him.
But she said she likes Bill Murray.
I like Bill Murray.
Okay. And your favorite Bill Murray movie is?
I like The Life Aquatic.
That's a fucking great.
Aquatica.
Speaking of fucking not liking movies, I bet half the people that saw that shit didn't like it.
Exactly. And I don't know why.
Yeah.
And it's not that I don't like Bill Murray in this movie. It's
Yeah.
just not. I just don't get the appeal.
Yeah. No,
because his little jabs and one-liners and very dry sense of
Sometimes
humor.
it's
I think it's funny, but
sometimes
not.
it's too aggressive too, right? Like sometimes I think, for me, I'm like, damn, he's fucking over the top. And again, I found him very forward sexually. This watch, it made me a little uncomfortable, and two of the three, actually all of the three sex possible things.
Do you not have a healthy relationship or understanding of sex kind of in general, and maybe that's why you felt that?
Well, yeah, he's watched a lot of shows on
Yeah,
it.
I have 3 kids.
He
Live-
studied.
live.
I didn't say it was small and broken.
Your changing body.
What?
What?
I don't know.
That was a video I watched one time.
I had to watch it too, the boy one.
You had to watch the boy one?
They made me do a makeup test in another classroom one day, and while they did the fucking boy video, and I just had to sit in there. They weren't like, Casey, go in the hall. They're like, no, sit here and we can talk about wet dreams.
That could be beneficial.
I just wish one fucking time I could go back in time to the time where you had wet dreams.
The one wet dream I ever had, I only
that?
had one ever, and it was I slept in the same bed as my brother, and it was a water bed.
Oh,
it was confusing as fuck.
I bet it was.
I woke up did not know what had happened.
The bed's leaking.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, and I wasn't gonna tell him, because let him fucking figure that shit out.
And now, Jared Goes to the Movies presents everyone's favorite podcast game show. It's time for 5 questions, where we ask 6 questions, and the high score is 7. Here's your host, Jared Reddick.
Welcome to Jared, whatever we're doing. 5 questions. I feel like we've done this before.
Oh no!
Because we're Have we? Okay, I should wait for the. Sometimes I give up too much good shit during the game.
No, save it.
I gotta save it, because not everybody hears everything that's in the game because some of this gets cut.
A lot of the show gets cut, really.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's not here nor there. Save it.
Like a
save it.
Yeah, like my penis. I got double circumcised. They took too much, and now one of those things. All right, guys, we're going to be talking about the movie Groundhog Day. We've got some great players here today and some great friends of the show. I'm super excited to have you guys here. Can't sit here.
Can't sit here.
This is weird, but I'm not ready. I don't have the movie brought
What
up.
do you? What? That's not weird.
Well, sorry. Hold on. I got it. I got it. I've got it. We bought it. They bought it. All right, guys. One of our players that will 100% be in the champions bracket during our 5 questions special championship episode.
Spectacular.
11 and 17. Mr. John Gickler, who, when he first started the show, I asked him, I said, can I call you the Gick? And he was like, no. And then he told his wife, and she was like, why the fuck wouldn't you just let him call you the Gick? You'd have a cool
Mr.
nickname on the show and all of that. And he was just like, so can I get, oh no, you can't have it now.
What about Gickhead?
You already said, oh my God. We're taking liberties here. All right. And then, of course, now new to the game, I'm not going to put him in the losers bracket yet. I can't do that. He's only 0-2, which that's an okay start. And think about it like this. If he's got a Gickler or a Woody, where has Woody been, by the way?
He moved here and then disappeared.
And now
then went away.
He's not on the show anymore.
See us anymore.
The fuck happened?
Are we supposed to be taking a hint?
Yeah, like, hey, you guys are great for entertainment in the Carolinas. Here, once you're in Texas, there's way too much cool shit.
Other things going on, everything.
I can't do. Don Petretta, 0-2. Welcome to the show, Don Petretta. We're glad you're here. Okay, also, let's go here. Chris Cranfill, who we're sending good. We're hoping that whatever happens tonight, he leaves us some great vibes as he's having some surgery on Friday. So Chris Cranfill, 2-10. I can't make up for the fact that you're terrible at the game. And one of our original supporters, one of our original dudes, he sent a soundbite in, and it's hung on for dear life, and he's still with us after all this time, and possibly our second worst player in the history of the game.
Everybody's favorite loser.
Zaldor is here. Zaldor here with his Puxatona. Is it Puxatona? Gobbler's Knob? Sonoma, whatever. He's got a cool background, but with it comes a shitload of noise.
I don't think it's the background making the noise.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh.
Yeah, it's podcast stuff.
It's technical.
You'd have to know like how all this shit ties together.
Well,
and
look
stuff.
at his microphone. It's obvious.
He actually does real radio and shit like that, and has the worst fucking sound of anybody that's ever been on here.
Well, he needs you to go over there so you
Come on, give me a break.
There's double the bad sound.
And then when he has good sound, his drunk sister-in-law comes in. Les! Oh, what is he saying over there? What's he saying over there now about me? Oh, crap.
She's not here today, but I'll tell her.
Well, she's a real treat. And I do mean that. We love when she's on here. Okay, guys. Question number 1 will, of course, be about the movie Groundhog Day. In the movie Groundhog Day, what is the name in real life of Bill Murray's older brother who actually gets to hold the groundhog each time that he comes out of his little cave? John Gickler, what you got?
Brian Doyle Murray.
All right. Dom?
Oh, I wrote Brian Dole Murray.
Oh, good being honest, by the way. Zaldor?
I got John Murray.
All right. And then Chris?
I didn't know that.
It is Brian Doyle Murray. Dom, that karma will come back for you, buddy. I promise you it will. One day or another. Just be honest. And it's not like you guys fucking get anything for these things. You have plaques, but I keep them at my house. So it's not like you really have anything to win. All right, guys, this is a tough question for those of you who don't pay a lot of attention to the smaller details. But here we go. This movie was directed, written, and produced by Bill Murray's longtime friend who was also a Ghostbuster. Name him. Okay, guys. Dom, what did you say?
I got that one. That's Harold Ramis.
All right, Zaldor?
Wow, Harold Ramis as well.
Chris Cranfill?
Harold Ramis.
And then John Gickler.
Harold Ramis.
Very good, guys. All of you got it correct.
I thought you said that was a hard question.
I'm going to be honest. With the crew we have answering these things, you never fucking know.
Well, for two of them, it would be hard, for sure.
All right, guys. Question number 3. By the way, everybody has 1 except John, who has 2. Question number 3 will, of course, be about the movie Groundhog Day. In the movie Groundhog Day, very specific question here. What is her favorite drink?
You son of a bitch.
What is her favorite drink? I like it, too, because when you start to hear dialects like Boston or really, really southern South, you can tell like where in England they came from. And well, I didn't know that until I've been there like 40 times. But now when you go to England, you're like, oh, shit. Well, Scottish kind of sounds like this state, and this kind of sounds like that.
Goodness.
It's a really weird thing.
So where's hers from? I know it's not English.
Rome.
But
actually.
What is it?
North Carolina. I think.
Greek.
North Carolina.
Come on and raise up. Take your shirt off. Wrap around your hands, spinning like a helicopter.
What is that?
It's
what
a song.
It's a great song.
It's DMX or some shit, right?
Stop.
North Carolina, come on and raise up. Take your shirt off. Wrap around your hands, spinning like a helicopter.
Shut them down, open up shop.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised. That's the only kind of rap I can do. Like the
Very
widest shit. Like Will Smith, like... There's no need to argue. Parents just don't understand. Like I pulled up to the house about. I could nail that shit, and then I get to be Chuck E. Cheese, and they throw Montel Jordan at me, and I'm like, oh my god, what am I supposed to do with this? Just it's Friday night. Oh my! And the best small tone on the west side, and I was like, so the best tone on the and no, you got to sing it behind the beat. I don't know how to physically
That's
do
why
that.
you can do Shaggy too.
Do that?
Yeah. Question number 3. It's her drink. Don Petretta, what you got?
That is sweet vermouth on the rocks with a twist.
Okay, Zaldor.
Well, I got vermouth with a twist. I don't know if that.
Okay, Chris Cranfill.
Sweet vermouth on the rocks.
John Gickler.
I had sweet vermouth on the rocks.
The only one to get that question is correct is the one that added the twist of lime to the sweet vermouth. The rest of you guys were all around it. Don Petretta fucking coming in hot today. By golly, he's hot today. All right, guys. Question number 4 will, of course, be about the movie
Independence Day.
Independence Day. All right, guys. Andie MacDowell's character, Rita, studied what in college?
This dude.
Zaldor, what did you say? Wait a minute. I made you go first. Chris Cranfill, what did you say on that? What did she study in college?
French poetry.
All right. John Gickler?
French poetry.
All right. Dom?
That is 19th century French poetry.
Okay. And Zaldor?
Pubic hair weaving.
Okay. I'm giving everybody French poetry. Don Petretta, you do get the bragging rights. 19th century. Zaldor did not get that correct. The rest of the other 3 did. We'll go into question number 5, which of course will be the last question that I do for you guys now. All right, guys. In the movie Groundhog Day, name 2 ways in which Bill Murray's character commits suicide in the movie Groundhog Day. All right, John Gickler, 2 ways that he killed himself.
I have toaster in the bathtub and driving off a quarry with the groundhog.
Okay, I like that specifically. Don Petretta.
I got toaster in the bath and jumped off the roof of a building.
All right, and Zaldor?
I have electrocution. Let's see, electrocution, toaster, or electrician. Well, what else I got on there?
Okay, jumped off a building. Hit by a
Off a
truck. Okay, you're going to overachieve and give me 3. I get it. All right, and then Chris Cranfill.
And jump off the building and electric toaster in the tub.
I'll give you all a point for that one. Very good. Very, very good. All right, Sean, where does that leave us, buddy? Go ahead and recap the scores for me.
I got Gickler and Dom tied at 4, Chris with 3, Zaldor with 2.
All right, guys.
Spell Punxsutawney.
That was on my question list.
All right, guys, you can spell Punxsutawney. You do have to write it down. I do have to be able to see it. Okay, guys, I'll give you about another 2 or 3 seconds, and then I'm going to go around the horn. Please, I'm going to have to ask you guys to put your pens down. Okay,
That sounded like a big
Jesus
pen.
Christ, with fucking force. Just throw the motherfucker. Stick it in the wall. Remember throwing pencils up into the ceiling at school?
That was
Kids don't do
fun.
that anymore.
Just the most exhilarating. Well, they don't have to have pencils anymore. They just fucking.
They throw their laptops into the ceiling.
Yeah, just fucking. And
Chromebooks
right up. They just stick.
Fucking racket.
Fucking amazing. Dom Petretta, spell it.
Okay, it's Punxatawny.
Okay.
All right, Zaldor. Punxatawny. All right, Chris.
I have PUNX.
SATAWNEY.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah, I was told spelling didn't count, but I did. Puxatoney.
Okay. Chris was the closest, but nobody got that right.
Oh,
unbelievable!
It was close then.
It was close, but it's PUNXSUTAWNEY. You had an A where the U
PUNXS is where like that.
PUNXSU.
That's where other languages look at English and just go, "Y'all are fucking stupid.
We're out."
English is the stupidest language ever.
Man, it is fucking.
It's just
stupid.
Well,
stupid.
Move to Canada then.
Eh?
You got it, eh? Yeah. Well, you could. I could, but I don't want to learn to speak French.
Je m'appelle
No.
Jarrett.
Omelette de fromage. Okay, guys, good job. All right, another recap for us then, please, Jonathan.
All right, we got John Gickler and Dom Petretta tied at 4, Chris Cranfill with 3, Zaldor with 2.
All right, Chris, you know what that means. You are not a loser today, but you did not win. That's fine. That is good. You, well, you know, it shows in your record as a loss, but, you know, you could we could asterisk you, you know, if you want. We could just do that.
Sounds painful.
John Gickler and Dom, your existence in this contest will be decided with a coin flip. And Gickler, since you do have the best record, that's what I'm going on today. You can call it in the air. Would you like heads or tails? He said heads.
Sorry, I had him muted.
That's all right.
Heads.
All right, heads it is. Dom Petretta, I'm very sorry to say. Okay, give it up for John Gickler, everybody. Dom Petretta, I am sorry to say you played so fucking well. You blew the chat room away with one of your answers, with 2 of your answers, with so specific, and you just couldn't pull it out with the coin toss. Such as life.
Screwed again on
Ladies and gentlemen, America. All right, guys, that means, John Gickler, you can sit and chill. That means, Zaldor, you are on the hot seat. You're going to get a question from Sean. If you get it right, you win. If you don't get it right, you're not a loser. But you didn't win, did you? If he gets it wrong, John, you are again a winner. And getting very, very close to yet another participation plaque. So, it's time for Sean's questions, the 7th question. And sometimes it's hard.
All right, Zaldor, 3 categories. It's been not a Murray brother, Midwestern cuisine.
Let's go with Midwestern cuisine, Sean.
While Phil Connors is in the dining room of the hotel, Mrs. Lancaster has to check with the kitchen to see if they have wet dish.
That is a fucking great question.
It is so good.
That is a great question. I don't know. So congratulations, Gick.
Do you feel like you've heard this question before?
I bet Don Petretta is over there just going, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know it.
No.
Yeah. Do you know it too, John?
Yeah, deja vu.
Yep, deja vu. It's my friend from France, deja vu. All right, guys, that means John Gickler, you have won. What a battle. What a fucking hard-fought battle. Thank you guys, as always. Thank you for playing, first of all. Thanks for taking shit from me, especially you, Zaldor. It makes the show better. And you guys just being associated with this, it really does make the show happen, and I know you guys know that, and I know I say it all the time, but we appreciate you guys so very much. So if you can come hang out in the chat, please do. If not, we'll see you at the next episode. And Chris, good luck on Friday, man. We'll be sending you all the best vibes. I'm going to send them early because I'm not fucking getting up. At that, well, you know what? Actually, I might be up, actually. If it's my day to take Everett to school, I'll send one up in the air for you, all right?
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Y'all be good.
Hey, did you see the groundhog this morning?
Uh-huh. I never miss it.
What's your name?
Nancy Taylor. And you are?
What high school did you go to?
What?
High school.
Lincoln in Pittsburgh. Who are you?
Who was your 12th grade English teacher?
Are you kidding?
No. In 12th grade, your English teacher was...
Mrs. Walsh.
Mrs. Walsh, yeah. Nancy. Lincoln. Walsh. Okay, thanks very much.
Hey! Hey!
Creeper.
I see what he's doing here. This is how I would have used my power.
This is how I do it.
You know, I mean, I don't know. I would have probably learned a skill too, but you know,
Maybe eventually I would have got bored and just decided to do something.
Because you had a lot of trouble sleeping with random women in the early 90s.
Oh no!
Like, you'd need to learn all their fucking shit about their school.
You're talking about him, right?
Yeah. You were figuring out that waterbed thing. I understand.
Yeah, I was having some pretty big problems.
I will say this. I don't think he needed it. I think he could have used the weatherman thing and probably not had to go through all that. But sure, that's on him. I probably would have learned to play piano better.
Okay, I get that.
And learned to whittle. And you know, there'd have been some more time. I mean, what would you do, Eric? Seriously, like what would be the thing that if this scenario happened to you literally think about this. You could go through the motions the first part of your day and say by 9 a.m. you're free to do whatever the fuck you want. You have almost 24 hours over and over and over again. Is there something you'd be like, well, fuck it, I'll just learn how to do this?
Well, I mean, he was learning a lot of this stuff because it was a means to an end.
Sure.
Right. He's learning French because
of her.
She took that. He's learning, I don't know why he was learning piano, but.
Oh, because she said he needs to be a musician or at least be able to play one instrument.
And he's learning Nancy, so he's got new tricks for her.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. So I guess if you. I guess if I had something I was working towards, it
to
might
be fair,
different.
hold on, I don't mean to cut you off. He didn't fucking even have to work on the Nancy thing. He could have just met her at the party every night, played the weatherman card, and he still had his whole day. He could have still banged her in the.
Yeah, I guess it depends.
I feel like that'd be a more triumphant thing for a woman, like just to have the same. You could like just sleep with as many dudes as you want and like never be sweaty.
Oh,
cool.
never be a whore.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Come on.
So you could experience all different kinds of penis.
Yeah.
Because y'all can't do that. You can't just go over and go, okay, well, I'd like to now do this
because of the slut shaming.
Because of the slut shaming.
Yeah,
that's true.
And
you guys can't do that.
And the herpes.
Well, there's that too. Yeah.
I would probably go through all of the different phases that he
And the
went
pregnancies.
through. The really
right. Well, no. Yeah. Well, okay.
Well, you wouldn't wake up pregnant.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah. You guys, no herpes,
An
no
abortion,
pregnancy.
An abortion every night.
No. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Well,
it's natural.
Over 33 years, like I'd probably slut it up a little.
The morning after pill is Sonny and Cher.
Yeah, if I thought I could slut it up, I probably would. I don't feel like that would be in the cards for me, just based on everything I know about myself.
There, like, do you mean in that situation? I would. There's no. There's
if
no.
I
you
could,
did in the
I
90s.
would, but I just don't.
We've been there.
It would be a part of your day, but after 37 years, you'd probably get sick of the town. It's a pretty small town. You'd probably either have to turn gay or learn French.
No, you go to the
or both.
You wake up early and you travel.
I do like the wake up early and travel thing.
You wake
That's
up early.
fucking brilliant.
You fucking
You're
travel
an hour
somewhere,
and a half
guess
from
what?
Pittsburgh.
You don't even have to travel home.
There's
Just
a
wake
blizzard.
up back in your
He
bed.
can't leave.
No, he
in the
can.
morning. He doesn't have to go to the Groundhog ceremony.
If he skips everything, he steals the van.
6 a.m.
Oh, the day.
Flight
yes,
to Mexico.
The day.
Gets a flight out of Pittsburgh before this shit hits the
fucking
fan.
hit the pools, have some drinks, go to bed, wake up, and you're back in your fucking bed. Don't even have to
If you go, so they're on the East Coast. You go west, you fucking go back in time. You basically get there at the same time you left. There is a lot of
Man, does that change everything? I wonder.
Yeah.
Does anyone wonder why he didn't just stay up until 6 in the morning?
He did.
On the first day or the day he realized it? No, he never. He always fell asleep. And the alarm came on.
I'm certain that he tried that. They probably even wrote that into the script at some point to see how it would do.
Yeah,
but
because the
Plot
first
hole.
night that Rita was over, she was like, "Oh, it's 12 o'clock or 12:01," and he
thought
goes,
I was
"No,
gonna-
you gotta wait until 6."
But then she fell asleep. They
She
both
did.
Fell asleep. No, they both fell asleep. He woke up next to her.
Well, the thing was that
He
she was
did
trying
not
to
fall
she was
asleep.
trying to witness it.
He did not fall asleep. She did. He was talking to her, and then he woke up. That's what we saw, anyway.
So he probably fell asleep at like
and he woke up,
6:15.
which means he did what?
Well, he also died
A
and
bunch
then
of
woke
chicks.
up, and yeah, that's true. Well, at least only 2 that we saw, but I'm sure several.
Yeah, maybe he died in there
You
somewhere.
know that he threw that waitress just one little pity bone, you know?
Doris.
Because she was way into him.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And maybe the lady at
she
the...
looks like she's lived a hard life. Like, I bet she knows some cool things.
Right.
Maybe
I might
she
learn.
probably does some weird stuff.
And you know what? Maybe the lady at the bed and breakfast, just for fun, you know? Just breathe some life into that bitch.
I'm not saying I wouldn't. Really, I would probably just drink a lot and play a lot of guitar. Get better at guitar. learn
Okay,
to be
now we're
better at
talking.
guitar. But
All right.
what does
Okay,
that
girls,
get
we
you?
already talked about... Casey, you would do a bunch of slutty shit.
All
not,
of it. Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
get herpes. Or Amy, anything to add
Drunk
to that?
slutty shit. You're right.
Drunk slutty shit.
Yeah, no hangover.
Fucking mimosa,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
I'd probably
no
do-
hangover, no pregnancy.
I would do some really fun drugs.
champagne.
That's a great one. You know,
I would do drugs that I'm too scared to do now.
that's a fucking really good one, actually, because, you know, we're all terrified of... Everybody in here, I think, is terrified of drugs, right?
But we want to try it.
You want to try it, you just
There's
can't.
a couple
But
I would
no.
want to try, and a couple I probably still wouldn't.
Oh, if you're only there a day?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Nah.
Like, why wouldn't you want to know?
Absolutely.
He still remembers everything.
How are you going to find
He's just gonna wake up every day wanting heroin. Like,
Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania.
Oh, it's there.
oh yeah, are you joking? The town square might be cute.
Yeah.
You know, 3 streets over. You know exactly what that fucking
Smaller the
right.
town, smaller the town, the more
more
fucking
meth.
drugs they've got.
Oh my God.
Well, for sure, meth. Yeah, and especially back then, yeah, cocaine was probably still expensive.
Yeah, what's that fucking insurance salesman's name? He was pretty. He had a little skip in his
Oh
step.
yeah, Ned.
Ned.
Ned knows where some shit is.
Yeah.
He was pretty energetic.
Needle nose Ned.
Yeah. That's why
That
he's
was
called
it.
that. All right. Did we do the Nancy Taylor thing? All right. I'm not even in my
Yes.
fucking. Okay.
Nope.
So she's this saying people's names during sexual situations is fucking stupid, especially 3 times. That's dumb. Is that a trope?
Didn't you ask us already?
You didn't answer him. He really just.
Did I ask that about that same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking about something else. Okay, he robs an armored truck.
That's the kind of shit that I feel like
Is it
might
a-
be fun for a
Is
little
it
while.
a trope?
Yeah.
Just seeing what you
Well,
can
he
get away
buys
with.
he buys a nice car, and then he's got a different chick, by the way. So that's hinted at, right? She goes, I thought we were going to a costume party, and he's Clint Eastwood demanding to be called Bronco.
Yeah. Which I would do that too.
But isn't it funny, like, and I know we'll get to that too, but like whenever shit stops, like everything that you did the last time is the stuff that sticks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you wake up and is that what happens? Like he thinks it's another one of those days and does some shit like that. And then like all of a sudden he wakes up and it's the next day and he's like, oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot I did the Bronco thing for real. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
Nobody else knows. So.
Oh my God. I shouldn't have done it with Doris yesterday.
Yeah, why'd that have to be yesterday,
She's
not the
still
day
here.
before?
Holy shit, she's
That's the
still
thing.
here.
No regret. She's still gonna want to know if she
No
can
regrets.
take her.
No regrets.
Yeah. So, but he's doing the Clint Eastwood thing, and this is funny because Nancy walks by and he just goes, "Hey, Nancy," and she doesn't know who the fuck he is, and he just goes, "That's my ex-fiance right there."
Yeah. He was very sad about that.
So then there's the whole Rita thing. He's starting to get. We've already talked about this a lot. You know, he tries to get to know her. He tries to get all of these things, and there's even the thing where he memorizes her drink. You know, and she toasts world peace, and she, 19th century fucking French poetry. We've got to fucking discuss.
I don't think that having that, like a man having the same drink as me it seems interesting at all.
No.
Like,
yeah.
But it was a snowball effect, not the kind where they spit cum in each other's mouth, but like where things just like first it's one thing, then it's the next thing, and now, oh my gosh, after 1,000 other coincidences today, we drink the same drink. I think taken independently, none of them.
Sorry, he's dealing with a snowball over here.
we got a snowball situation over here.
Not like they were spitting back at each other. It's
a real thing.
I've heard about it. Yeah.
Well, don't talk about it.
Okay.
Be about it.
All right.
Be about it.
Oh my God, that's fucking funny.
But taken independently, none of them are that big a deal. But
I just don't feel like that would start off the snowball effect for me.
it didn't start it off. There was
You
plenty
drink
that
mimosas,
never-
so do I. I'd be like,
Oh my
nah.
gosh.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
drink Miller Lite too.
well, that worked for Casey actually. Yeah, we used to.
Well, we used to just do some drinking.
Look, I'm telling you, I remember, if not the first time, one of the first times I watched Kelsey in the bar, didn't know who she was, and she was sitting there drinking shots and drinking PBRs and smoking cigarettes at the bar, and I was like,
there she is.
Oh my God.
I am.
If I had gone to a bar without you, I wouldn't have
I'm
ordered.
gonna impregnate her multiple times and buy a house.
I wouldn't have
She is-
ordered. I would not have ordered Miller Lite if I was not at a bar with you, though, and that was like proven over and over again. Like it would just be like we'd be out with people and y'all were just ordering Miller Lite, so I just drink some Miller Lights.
Yeah, you were the fucking best. But we would go back to my my patio, and just listen to music for hours. And
Here,
you-
listen to this one that I wrote.
She would
back in
not fucking once. By the way.
95.
Not fucking one single
Anyway,
time.
which one of these do you like better?
And in
babe?
fact, she's still surprised I wrote certain songs that come up. She's like, "Oh fuck, that's you."
This is the great.
That is me.
This is
I
the
look
great
at her.
burrito case.
She's agreeing with you, and I don't fucking cram any of my shit down. Okay, some of it.
The snowball
Whoopsie.
thing.
Okay, we're back to the snowball.
The shit.
No,
That's a different. That's a brown.
Stop it. You stop.
Rolling brown out.
So, the perfect day comes, and okay, stop it. And this is the deal here. And I think that you have to have had the movie, you have to have been thinking about all of this and how long he's been there when he finally gets to that point where he has her in his room and he says, "I love you." And he really fucking does, because they've been
Then
through.
he could have been a little less
The thing about it is
aggressive,
the
sexually.
A little
the thing about it is,
Weinstein-y.
Eric, is that it's been this build up or this trial and error thing, and like all of this shit to get to this certain point. I agree, it's fucking weird, and but and she's like, "You love me." Like all of this was a whole fucking big setup. Like I ate fudge, and
He's like, okay,
okay, no more fudge,
And he does that, and she even points it out. What are you doing?
Did you call my
Making
friends
a
and-
mental checklist of?
She goes, "You'll never love anybody but yourself," and he goes, "That's not true. I don't even like myself."
I like that.
I mean, I liked it, but it's kind of fucking sad. Again,
I feel like
here's
this
this
movie was
guy.
kind of had like it was a little bit more. Is sometimes in a lot of ways a little more dark
It's
than comedy.
fucking really dark, actually. If you think about all this, like, think about if this is year 10 and he's finally got her up to the fucking room and this is about to happen. He's finally figured out how to do it. And he really does love her. Despite having to learn French or learn this or learn this, he really does love her. He's just changing who he is as a person. You know, he's just trying to be a better dude.
He should have tried tequila shots, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works.
That'll get him.
I'm telling you, man. There's a few things in this where if you go at this movie and put it in perspective that the dude was fucking locked into this goddamn same thing for 40 years, and most of you listening to this, aren't 40 years old, but many of you are. That's a long goddamn time to do the same thing. We've been in fucking COVID for 9 months, and we're all like, God damn, I'm fucking same shit.
Let me frame it like this, though. If you met somebody today that, from the moment, or maybe it's someone you already knew, but from the moment you woke up today, everything about the interaction that you had with them was just
too perfect.
Heart exploding perfect, and it made you feel important and special, and you find yourself starting to think that this could be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of it, you find out that she knew everything about what to say, do, think, act, not say, not do, to specifically get you to feel that way.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Now, we see his side of it, that it took him 40 years to do that, but
that would be really freaking creepy.
Hold on 1 second.
Doesn't change the fact to me.
That's the perfect day, though. Hold on. I'm seeing what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down, but let me retort. The thing that didn't work. So he stopped trying. He stopped doing all these things. What he did was start doing things for other people, making himself a better human being,
actually getting to
learning
know her.
all of these things. He didn't go after her that day that she ended up spending the night with him. She bought him. Anybody could have bought him. Fucking Flo's Yellow Rose could have fucking bought him. But he wasn't about himself that day. He was about he was about himself, actually. He wasn't about her. He was about continuing to make everybody else's life around him better and him a better human being.
Okay, I can.
And she fell in love with that in one fucking day. Now, don't get me wrong. I think the fact that she's like in love with the fucking guy in 24 hours and they walk out of there the next day going, we're going to buy a place here and shit, that's fucked up too.
She had a bad relationship with her dad, you think?
Yeah,
100%.
Most guys wake up the next day and are like,
and she used
wait,
to
you're in
strip
love with me. Ugh.
Let's live here, and then I'm going to make all the choices about our home that we're going to have together. Let's hop this fence instead of opening it. Okay, I'm getting.
But you see what I'm saying? I think that he starts out the movie such a self-centered dude and so much about himself and then so much just about getting in her pants and all of this. He really starts to see her as just being an awesome human and is actually just fine watching it, and going out and just being a good dude. And he becomes one. You realize that all of the impact that he made on all of these people at that party that fucking love him all happened since 6 o'clock that one day.
Yeah.
That's a lot of shit to do, man.
Well, and that's the day that carries on from there too. Is like
Right.
those are the things that people have forever, except for now he has all that insurance to fucking.
God, so much insurance. You can just cancel it.
that
Yeah.
policy.
Yeah. Amy and Derek did it one time. They got some insurance and canceled it. It's fine.
They get like volcano
Yeah, it was
insurance, and
awful.
Yeah.
Volcano insurance.
then the next day you wake up, like,
Yeah, you'll be laughing.
damn it.
So,
when fucking volcano
magma's all over the.
at the hibachi place blows
Liquid
up,
hot
and
magma.
fucking house, and
I knew it. I should have kept the,
All right,
the
John.
lava.
oil.
Once again, the eyes of the nation have turned here to this tiny village in western Pennsylvania. Blah, 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 blah. There is no way that this winter is ever going to end. As long as this groundhog keeps seeing his shadow, I don't see any other way out. He's got to be stopped. And I have to stop him.
Real good, Phil. Real good.
He's out of his gourd. So Chris Elliott is an amazing character actor. One of my favorites. He actually started out on David Letterman when I was a kid. And he used to play this like stupid stuntman guy who would like go on all these
Super Dave Osborne.
No, that's not it at all. That guy was on Bizarre, and then he had his own show.
Chris Elliott won 4 straight Emmy Awards for his writing on David Letterman.
Is that true?
The guy's
Yeah.
a really brilliant.
Lucy Berry makes a good point on here that this in the 90s is not much different than the equivalent of somebody like stalking someone's social media whenever you're first dating.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh yeah,
Which is true, and people do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're sort of welcome to that, right? Like, don't you admit to that? Like, I just stalked you on Facebook, or I stalked your DMs. Do you stalk people's DMs?
No, I don't think you're supposed to be able to read other people's DMs.
Oh,
You can
okay.
slide into their DMs.
Oh, you slide. How do you
You're
do
not allowed
that,
to do
though?
that.
You slide left
You
or
can't- You can't do any sliding.
Yeah,
you slide left or right. No, I've never been. I've literally the only time I've ever even seen one of those websites is when you show me. It's right here, buddy.
Oh no, DMs are everywhere, babe. They're
No, throw him the F-bomb.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Don't throw it
there's so
hard,
much
baby.
glass on the
Don't
wall.
Throw it hard. Okay, a little harder though. That'd be great. I'm sorry.
You're doing it. I had it down. I know I have super strength, but
did we do the
anyway?
clip?
That's true though. I know
Yes.
people that will literally look at people's Instagrams, Facebooks, and then the new thing, which I think is really creepy, is you can fucking stalk somebody's Venmo.
Oh yeah, we talked about
We
that.
did discuss that
And
the
you
other
can
night.
see, like-
yeah, I said I brought this up to the group, and I go, sometimes you get on Venmo, and like I'll get on there to pass money because we take
Just
turns
pass
buying
money.
dinner.
I
or
know. I
whatever.
don't put food on all of mine anymore because I feel like mine would make me look like the fat ass. That I am,
No,
'cause
but
all mine's just food and
more
Amy.
food.
Yeah.
We like the other night. Derek went to the store and got alcohol, and then they had already bought the food or whatever. I had to send Amy money or whatever. But then, like, you're on there and you're like, man, this feels so intrusive. Like you're going, okay, so what? Oh, you guys had chicken wings together. Oh, okay, all right. And then you're looking down, like, hey, beers, winky face. You know.
I always change mine to private.
Of crazy ass Venmo descriptions that I get from trivia.
Oh yeah,
If
we put
someone
weird stuff in here.
Yeah, if some, I mean,
Do you just leave it on private, or does everybody send them to you private?
It depends on the person
I don't
sending
really
it.
know anything about it.
Oh, you
I
don't give
didn't
a
even
shit.
know about it until I started doing the virtual trivia.
Yeah.
And Kelsey said, nobody does PayPal anymore.
Oh, that's a thing.
And
It's
I was
so
like,
weird.
Well, then what do I do? Get a Venmo?
Yeah.
What is that? I'm already my dad trying to program a VCR.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
they.
my phone
Just like,
doesn't
"Here,
have
will
the
you
Venmo.
just will you just do this? Will you just set it all up for me? You
Yeah.
know all my information.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of interesting. I mean, I work in a hair salon. There are a lot of young girls, and a lot of them are on online dating or dating in general, and they'll be like on some dude's Venmo, and he's got 7 Venmos to his friends, or vice versa, friends to him, and it's like $10 for gas, and they're just like, nah, like the gas money guy,
Because he's a scrub.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a
Like
scrub.
it's kind of funny, like.
Jesus.
Because if it's once, it's maybe a courtesy, and if it's like 10 times, it's like you and your friends really trade gas money. You're fucking 35. Like
They probably do exactly what we do, but with food.
Yeah.
Like, here, you take this money for this week. Okay, now just give it back for the next week. They just shuffle it.
Another Chris Elliott line that happens right here is, why would anyone steal a groundhog? And he just goes, I can think of a couple of reasons. Pervert. And even she looks over there like, the
Ugh.
fuck? Like, what are you talking about? You know?
He was talking about like sexually.
We're back to that.
The Amsterdam groundhog
Right.
scene.
But he's got the groundhog drive, like, don't drive angry. Don't drive angry. And then Chris Elliott has another one where they've gone off the cliff, they land upside down.
I think
he just
it's gonna be okay.
Yeah. Oh, no, probably not now. Because it blew up. So funny, man. All right, so there's all the killing yourself thing. Now, I didn't remember this series of shit at all. And I started wondering, like, okay, if the guy kills himself, does he have to wait or does it just instantly, like, could he just
is he just
wake
dead
up
for 4 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Could he just wake up, go buy a gun, and you got 24 hours
No,
of rest?
because they went and they identified his body one time.
I know.
Yeah, but where is he?
But where's his
in the
soul?
in between
I started thinking
period?
about that.
You want the body, now you've got the soul.
Oh,
Right.
is that a song? That's really
You
good,
want
dude.
the body, now you've got my
Well, at this
soul.
point, he's decided that he's a god, and he takes her on the tour of the restaurant. And this is where we were talking about earlier. He takes her to his room. She's already in his room. By the way, see, he's figured it out. He's already got her in his room like early in the day, and she's laying on him and shit, teaching her how to flip cards in the hat. She goes, "Man, this must have taken you years." He goes, 6 months, 4 or 5 hours a day.
You can do it.
You can do it. So good, man. So good.
Amy, do you think it was so good?
Nope.
Yeah, she did not
Did
like
you
it.
have any problem with this movie besides finding it unfunny?
No, I don't have any problem. I was just bored.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, here's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, did you watch it by yourself?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a thing, right? Because
Yeah.
had Derek been watching it with you,
I always find things funnier if he's watching them
right?
with
Or
me.
we all watched it together or whatever. So that's a thing. Like if you're watching, because I will say this, I laughed out loud a bunch today during this. It's questionable whether or not I would have laughed out loud had Casey not been there.
Well, and
watching
I'm the type, I will laugh out loud through an entire movie if I'm by myself.
Right.
If
okay.
I find it funny.
Mm-hmm. But not
Just
this one.
not this one.
All right. Fuck you, Harold Ramis.
Yeah, because we definitely do a lot of laughing at each other for thinking shit's
Laughing.
funny.
Yeah.
And especially when Derek like really finds something funny, I don't think there's anyone in the room that won't laugh.
Right. Sure. If he's really.
Even if they don't find it funny.
Sure. Yeah, that makes
Derek's
sense.
laugh is the best.
Well, he's coming around here. He brings coffee and pastries to the team.
Grabs the equipment.
He's helping him out.
we never
Wait, no,
talk.
but you've got your coffee, and then he starts piano lessons. Now, here's the creepiest scene of the entire movie. Okay, this lady. So just erase it from your mind. Okay, and we're gonna go from the standpoint of the piano teacher. The piano teacher has a kid in there. She's teaching that child piano, right? The doorbell rings. Okay. Now we have the Ring doorbell. We would have seen the guy looking in our mailbox, but they don't have that back then. She opens the door and says, hey, I'm with a student right now or whatever. Or is it a student? Is that what it is? Or like a patron or some shit? I'm with a student right now. You'll have to try another time. And he goes, I'm going to give you $1,000. So somebody comes up and goes, I'm going to give you $1,000 to give me a lesson right now. And you're going to kick the child out of there. Like,
She did it quick. The little girl was just looking around.
yeah, that is the fucking most fucked up shit I've ever seen in my life.
You went to a Tijuana donkey sex show.
That wasn't in Tijuana, first of all.
That was in Amsterdam.
That was in
also, he
Amsterdam.
totally did it to the piano teacher then. Probably, right?
100%. She was so excited to see him.
Well, he got better every day.
I'm going to be honest. Like, it looked
Learned
like,
her
you know,
likes.
she looked nice. I'm sure she's really, really pleasant.
Yeah, you think he learned a lot about her childhood, like fishing holes and
Yeah, what kind of ice cream she liked.
Yeah.
Left it on the windowsill, like.
Oh.
just so crazy.
What kind of ice cream do you like?
Me? My favorite kind of ice cream is peanut butter and chocolate from Baskin Robbins.
Okay.
Everywhere
me?
else, cookies and cream. Go ahead.
I like peppermint ice cream, and I like cinnamon ice cream or any toothpaste flavored ice cream.
Fucking psycho.
Huh.
Okay.
I didn't see that for
Or
you.
like a brownie fudge sundae, but that's more like
Okay,
just the
that.
shit. That's the shit
Well,
around
yeah,
the
that's
ice
some
cream.
good ass
Okay.
shit.
It's not the vanilla
If
ice cream.
there's
It's
no
the
nuts.
hot fudge.
I don't want nuts.
You are the only person on earth who peppermint ice cream is
No,
their favorite
Brahms
ice
pepper.
cream.
No, my mom too.
I mean, that's good. It's not my favorite. I like cookies and cream with some Heath bar mixed in there.
No, Brahms peppermint.
Just
Good
Bluebell cookies and cream.
If
over here.
that were my option, and it's not Baskin Robbins, cookies and cream with peanut butter cups mixed in.
Okay, yeah.
And fucking Sean's
like
is
that.
daiquiri ice from fucking Baskin Robin, which I will describe the flavor of that to you if you've never had it. For those of you listening, maybe you don't have a Baskin Robbins around you. So imagine that you have a swimming pool and you found 100 dead bodies in the swimming pool, and they had been there for like 2 weeks.
Humans?
Yes, 100 dead human bodies, and they take all the human bodies out of your pool. Then they take all the water that was left, and they turn that into ice cream. That is what daiquiri ice tastes like when you go to Baskin Robbins.
Is it like even like a little coconut or like?
No.
Oh, all right.
It tastes like 100 dead bodies in a swimming pool, but you didn't find the bodies for 2 weeks.
On ice.
Did he really say
On
that he
ice.
likes daiquiri ice?
I know that motherfucker likes daiquiri ice.
It's my second favorite.
What's your first favorite? Is like if they didn't take the bodies out.
What's your favorite?
He likes it
It's
chewy.
crunchy.
No, Jamocha almond fudge.
Oh my god! Listen, I like anything. The maximum. So I like this Andes. You guys heard of this Andes? I like that place because they will just shove all of the shit. It's like, you know, when you go to the yogurt place and you do it yourself and it's fucking gluttonous and you feel like an asshole.
Yes.
They do it for you at Andes. They don't do a shit. You can tell them You can tell them the 17 things that you want in the custard. And they don't give a fuck.
Do you
They
ever
just
feel a little bit like the first time you take your small child through a frozen yogurt place? Like, you ever just feel like ashamed of them?
Yes.
Like when they're just doing it wrong.
Here's what I
Oh
can't
God,
handle.
yes, it's torture.
Stop with the gummy worms. They're
Gummy
way
worms
too
don't
much.
Go with the peanut
No,
butter
go-
cups, you fucking idiot.
Go with
Like,
sour or chocolate. Like you can't put them all. Yeah, you.
That drives me
you're like
fucking
embarrassed.
crazy.
You're like, okay, you go back in the car. I'll weigh this. I'll meet you there.
Gummy bears or Reese's,
We need to
but
get
not
out of here.
both.
I've
Or
got
somebody we
vanilla
know
with
sees
some
us.
kiwi and strawberry, and he's got
Chocolate,
coconut
hot fudge.
flakes, hot fudge with gummy worms.
No.
and
It's
Spring and
just
sprinkles.
drunk.
They always have to put sprinkles.
It's like when
Handle it.
when I was a kid, it was a fucking real treat to make your own soda. To like go up to the 7-Eleven was a place
to make a schmooish.
Make a suicide. Yeah, suicide.
we used to do a
suicide.
suicide. So you'd go up and you'd fucking now when I was a kid, diet drinks really weren't a thing, so you could do all of the different ones or whatever, and it didn't matter. Then Diet Coke came out, I think, when I was 8 or 10 or some shit, and like actually got added to the thing. And you'd fucking miss and just, oh, fuck, shit, I fucking had it. I'm going to just
It's
pour
so
this
bad,
out. I'm
yeah.
going to pour it out. I'm going to start all over again. A fucking suicide. It just, to me, that's what a snow cone tastes like, no matter what flavor. It just all tastes like suicide.
You never had
What's your
these,
favorite snow cone flavor?
Bahama Buck strawberry with cream.
Bahama Bucks has a sweet tart flavor, and that's the best.
If it's a snow cone it's just ice with Kool-Aid poured on it, I don't want it.
With Kool-Aid.
If
I
it's
agree
one
with
of them-
that.
if
You like
it's-
the Bahama Bucks.
I like that thing.
It's a shaved
That's
ice.
like a snowball, right? They call them a snowball. or some
Snowballs
shit?
just coming right back.
Okay, and then I put it in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
But I like chocolate with cream.
a snowball.
Snow cone?
Chocolate.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Why
sorry,
are
guys.
you? Why are you the way you are?
What, fat and picky?
I mean, it's
weird.
just
I know.
chocolate syrup.
It's a whole thing. I don't like anything.
I'm
No, it's not
confused.
chocolate syrup. It's
What
it's
is it?
But I like vanilla. I also like vanilla with because it makes it taste like ice cream.
They're supposed
I get
to
vanilla.
be fruit flavors.
No.
Yes,
Stop it.
They're supposed to be. If you get a snow
I don't like
cone
fruit
or
flavored shit.
shaved ice that
Yeah.
not a fruit flavor.
I thought everybody
you
just
are a
ordered tiger's
psychopath.
blood so you sounded badass. Like, isn't that what you do?
I had that one time and it was too sweet. I couldn't fucking eat it.
Ooh,
They can put the sour spray
Yeah, you get
on
a sour
there.
spray on it.
Sour spray. That's what happened. That's why you guys got herpes.
Because of the sour spray.
Yep, that's right.
I have herpes.
You do
Amy,
today.
I can tell you, we have herpes.
We have some bad news. Well, good news depending on how you look at it.
Now this is a duet, and me and Eric are gonna do it. You're gonna be Cher. Is that right?
Yes, she curiously sings a lot lower than he does on this tune. So
Right. Yeah. Also, he stands a lot lower than her. So
she's 7'11".
yeah, he is
A lot
dead.
of people don't know about her.
So
He got hit by a tree while skiing.
Yeah, a tree came out of nowhere.
So this
Who
just in.
put that
The
there?
tree got hit by him.
Yeah, the fucking tree.
The tree didn't do shit.
Just
It's
minding his
Actually,
own business.
the estate had to pay for the fucking tree. They were just like, "Hey, this is a protected tree. You're going down.
We know
You guys are
we
gonna
know you
have to.
just got him into the ground.
You guys are gonna have to figure this out."
but
Did they bury him under the tree?
very sunny under the old oak tree.
Probably a pine, right? Like that would be out
Yeah,
there.
you would
You're
think.
skiing.
They say we're young and we don't know. We won't find out until we grow.
Well, I don't know if all that's true, 'cause you got me, baby, I got you. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
They say our love won't pay the rent before it's earned. Our money's all been spent.
Well, I guess that's so. We don't have a pot, but at least I'm sure of all the things we've got. And babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got flowers in the spring. And I got you to wear my ring.
And when I'm sad, you're a clown. And if I get scared, you're always around. So let them say that your hair's too long, 'cause I don't care. With you I can't go wrong.
Well then, Erica, put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Early in the morning, rising from the street, light me up that cigarette and then sucking on my D.
I got you, babe.
I got a Dalmatian. That motherfucker hates kids. One time I had one and they said he died of SIDS. Wait, that's really bad. Sorry.
No, we're going to end it right there.
No, the Dalmatian killed the kid is what I was trying to say.
No, you said he died of SIDS.
I know, that's what we said, because the Dalmatian killed the kid. I don't know what to do. Just cut that out, Sean.
No, don't cut that out. That is the best ending of a song I've ever heard.
Ever.
Rita, hi. Hey, Lear. Hi. How's she look?
Great.
Thank you.
Did you know he could ice sculpt?
No.
Not bad. Mr. Connors, you say this is your first lesson?
Yes, but my father was a piano mover, so.
Was it just me, or do his fingers not match up?
Yeah, it doesn't match because
Okay.
Sean put that in there. That it wasn't the song that was playing in that.
What?
Sean, fess up.
Yeah, it was Great Balls of Fire.
Okay.
Okay, I missed that.
It was fucking
I missed it
Vivaldi in
too.
the original
fucking.
thing.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Not bad. Mr. Connors, you say this is your first lesson?
Yes, but my father was a piano mover, so.
That's pretty good.
You guys know that piano moving is like a whole thing. Like, it's a really big deal.
Yeah.
Like, I had a friend who lived in Kansas City, and that's what they did. They moved pianos, and they would drive all this way or whatever. But, like,
It's expensive.
when you see them, like, getting one out, they'll knock a fucking wall out of a building, bring it out with a crane, and then fix the fucking building. It's not that far off.
Just turn it, take the legs off, turn it up sideways,
Yeah.
put it on a dolly.
I don't know that you can take the
And
legs
then take
off
it down
all
the
of them.
stairs.
Take it down the
I
stairs.
think I smell a piano moving contest, guys.
Wouldn't it be?
I'm not
Let's
doing
do it.
shit. There's no
I'm
piano
gonna
moving. in
I'll
my
video it.
future. Yeah.
We were at Costco the other day getting, 1,000 bags of chips because my kids are going to be, the unhealthiest
Diabetic?
children ever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they
hold
had
on.
an 8-pack
Don't
of
do
pianos
that.
in there.
Everybody gets a fucking bag of chips every once in a while. That's a thing. Like,
Every once in a while, it's about 8 times a day if my kids have
yeah,
their way.
that's her
Oh, yeah.
husband. That's Amy's
that's
husband.
True.
He's an adult.
Yeah.
He's responsible for his own
Okay. All right.
well-being.
All right.
I'm
Go ahead.
responsible for theirs.
Okay.
And you said, fuck it.
Buy him the chips, or
The
you
first
just
2, I feel like I did pretty good.
You know what? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Odds,
By this
honestly.
latest
Yeah.
one,
if she wants the chips.
I'm
You know,
just
it's
saying,
really just the hormones in the chicken that are really
it's
messing
not
things
like
up, so.
Greer is
Well, in the
awesome
milk, I think too.
Yeah, so
but-
fuck it. Give it the chip.
and amazing. I would just say, if you're planning on having kids in your 40s, you better be really sure that that's like totally the thing you want to be doing.
Yeah.
Because I will be 100 before I retire, and all these children are like gone and doing their own things.
Mm.
And the odds I live to 100, not good.
I don't know that our situation is very different. I'm 48. I have an 8-year-old. And
And I'm 43, and I have a 2-year-old.
yeah,
There you
it's
go.
the same thing. We're fine.
Bonding.
Yeah.
We're
Everything's
already
fine.
friends.
So you were in Costco.
And they had an 8-pack of pianos
Oh,
for sale.
I was about to say, how
But
many
I'm like,
pianos?
why would you need that many pianos?
Dueling pianos in bulk.
4 sets
Yeah.
of dueling pianos.
Way to go.
Dueling pianos!
Oh, then I'm fucked in this one.
All right, here we go. Sean, save that. This is a feature of our show that we do each week. Eric and Amy face off in trivia shit. And Eric, what is our score so far?
The score is 10.5 to 8.5. Amy is ahead, as she
I'd like to
has been for quite a while.
I'd like to stay out there in that I think the fucking half thing is bullshit and they just leave it in here to fucking piss me off.
So, and last week, Burn After Reading was the first time in quite a while that we both had answered one right. So I'm not optimistic.
I'm not
that the
optimistic
trend
about this one
continues.
at all.
But we will find out here shortly. Amy, you are
Do I go
up
first?
first today.
Okay.
So
Who does Rita quote at the diner? She quotes part of a poem.
Ooh.
Who was the author of the poem?
okay, I can piece this together. Because
Yes, you
said
can.
I thought it was Willard Scott, who's a weatherman,
Mm-hmm. Well, this just in.
who was a weatherman for many years, beloved. Sir Walter Scott.
Good job. Way to go.
I feel like you're still not convinced, Eric.
You're right.
Waiting for her to say not. Okay.
Not.
It was not
That was
Sir
very
Walter
good.
Scott.
All right. Good for me. Got it. All right. Amy, as we just played on take one, and as everybody basically who's seen the movie knows, I Got You, Babe is the song that plays every time he wakes up. It turns 6 o'clock, wakes up. But what line is it that is playing in that song as it starts each and every time?
I have no idea.
All right, I'll ask you a different one.
Okay.
What are the... It was... Well, put your little hand in mine is what it starts with. Well, put your little hand in mine.
Okay.
Is always
Yeah.
the first one.
Which feels weird.
So you got that wrong. But would you have gotten this right?
Ooh.
What are the 4 correct Jeopardy answers that he gives?
Oh, no.
Jesus, were you so checked out by this point?
No, I knew that he was playing Jeopardy.
You always write down all the things for everything.
You know what? By this point, I may have been that checked out. Yeah, you're right. Because my questions, I had a lot from the beginning. and then it just kind of trails off. Yeah.
It was like
I think
Lake
I was kind of
Titicaca
done.
and Finger
Oh, that's
Lakes
right.
and Mexico, and there was
I did-
something else. The
Someone starts with
Rhone,
an R,
the
yeah.
Rhine or Rhone. All right. Well, any better luck next week?
Hopefully.
That puts us at 10.5 to 9.5.
This week's winner, Eric Wade.
Thank you.
Very, very good.
First time in a while.
Yeah, you did it. Now, let's talk about this for a second. So here's where it gets to that point of like that day that he creates, right? He goes and he catches the kid. He does the tire. He saves his brother's life. Now, he doesn't act like he knows that's his brother. And I wonder if that's, part of the whole thing. Where like he just doesn't remember that that's his older brother that he saves his life. We'll talk about that later. Larry is hitting on Nancy. It's a whole thing. And then and
it goes great.
It goes amazing. A lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff. Now,
I feel like this bachelor auction would be like you going up there for like the Jarrett Goes to the Movies bachelor auction. And then it's like, and next up, Eric.
No, I don't think so.
And you would get your $339 or whatever.
Here's a trivia question for both of you guys. How much did she pay for him?
$339.98.
88.
78.
$339.88.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That was on my list too.
Yeah.
It's pretty good for recall though, I thought.
Don't get all cocky bukkake. Now he but he goes, the old ladies come up to him and they're like, he's the fastest Jack in Jefferson County. And then he gets the wedding couple WrestleMania tickets. It's just a good feeling thing. It really is. And Larry is up and he got sold for 2 bits. How much is that?
Shave and a haircut, 2 bits. That's 25 cents.
That is 25 cents. Very good. And again,
but I don't understand. I've never understood 2 bits being 25 cents.
I know.
I was caught up
in 25 be 2 of it.
Nope.
Right. So 1 bit is 12.5 cents. You paid for things in 12 and a half.
Don't bring
of
up the
anything.
halves around Jared.
Yeah.
You're gonna stress me
yeah,
out.
Jesus
Now
Christ.
I understand why he's pissed off about it, because now I'm getting
I
pissed
am
off
fucking
about it. I don't
pissed.
Now we're
understand.
gonna lose our halves.
And
What
I am
happens if you
pissed.
have to pay somebody 1 bit? You just pay him 13 cents, and then the next time you pay him 12, so it averages out?
I think
Or-
so.
You just keep a running tab and.
Okay.
All right.
No, that is totally fine. That is
Next.
totally fine.
2 bits is 2 bits. Now here's the only thing that I know. There's 2 bits, there's 4 bits,
There's
6 bits is a dollar.
How much to make her holler?
Everyone who loves Jared Goes to the Movies,
Stand up and holler.
Oh.
So if 6 bits is a dollar, I guess that's the thing, right?
No, 2 bits, 4 bits, 6
6
bits,
bits.
then a dollar. 8 bits is a dollar. If 2 bits is 25 cents, Jarrett, doing quick math,
4 bits.
8 bits would be
2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits.
because 6 bits would be 75 cents. So
8 bits is a dollar. That's what I'm saying. It all adds up. 8 bits is a dollar.
that is not what he said.
I'm saying 2 bits.
No, that's what I'm saying, and you're repeating
4
what
bits,
I'm saying.
6 bits,
Oh my
a
God.
dollar.
Do you have any crickets, Amy, over there?
I could do it for me. I'm sorry. I was saying that. Okay, fuck. Shit. All right. Here, he tells her he loves her outside of this thing. She had just been basically following him around all day. You know, what, are you over there admitting victory? I think she gets creepy here, actually.
They probably had tequila shots. I'm telling you, that's just the way it should have
Okay,
been. He should have
you're
been
right, and that's the way it should have gone down, and it did. Eric, why are you acting like that?
Acting like what?
Maybe this was her, like.
Oh my God, that is the worst.
It really is.
Maybe this
Oh.
is like
Thank you,
her
Amy.
first day of Groundhog's Day, and she knows it's weird, and so she was trying to slut it up.
Maybe it crossed over to her.
There
Like this was
a
going to be
version
his
of
last
this
one.
where when he wakes up and falls in love with her, he realizes that now she is in a time warp and
And then they do it again.
in space.
What do you mean? God damn
Let's
it.
do the time.
That's,
Dude, she did a...
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it when she said it. She didn't have to explain it to me.
Okay, I understand. I didn't get it.
One thing that drove me crazy about this, and maybe it's because I'm not quite the cinephile that some people are, and I need things kind of spoon-fed to me. But
yeah, you can really only be one kind of a file, and we know.
Yeah, Anglophile.
Yeah,
love all things English. I think it bothered me that I don't understand, and they never tell you why this time loop started at all. Nothing. And although I think that by the end of it, we realized that it was true love's kiss, or it was, making changes for yourself instead of for other people, or, to be a better person, that's what broke it.
Or maybe you just did like a bunch of peyote.
No, I think I've got it.
But you don't get any. Okay, whatever it is.
Okay.
You don't get any indication as to what might break the spell throughout the entire movie.
You're saying like in the Freaky Friday world, the moment that happened, and then the moment
what it takes to get out of it.
Yeah.
But in this, you have no idea. Not only do you have no idea why it started, but you also have no idea how it will be broken until it just gets broken. And even then, you can only assume what it is that breaks it. There's no definitive answer on that.
I got it this watch.
No definitive answer.
I got it this watch.
No definitive answer.
He says to her, when I saw you, something happened. I don't know what it was or what I don't know what happened to me. Something happened to me.
He said, I wanted to hold you as hard as I could, which I thought was creepy.
Until you stopped moving.
Like an anaconda.
No, that's not what happened.
Yeah.
Not the anaconda bit, though.
No, he doesn't want none.
Well, she actually did like Cinnabons, hun. She told the lady at the breakfast thing she liked the sticky buns.
No.
I
knew done that on their commercials
yet. He said, I knew that I wanted to hold you as hard as I could.
Listen, here's the thing. So basically it made sense to me this time was, look, he was a terrible person, horrible life, and just bad, and I don't know that.
No, he must have been terrible if it took him 30 some odd years to become a good person.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think you're right, though. If something switched in him when he saw her, I wouldn't have put those two things together.
Yeah, I only noticed it this time when he said, what did he say? I want to hold you. And
I want to squeeze you and love you.
Until your bones break.
Oh, you're okay. And then you shut up. Did he say
so
that?
So the director,
when you're
Harold,
dead, I'll
said
unhinge my jaw.
No. Go ahead, Sean.
Okay, cool. So the director, Harold, had said that the movie takes place at roughly right around 10 years. So y'all can quit fucking arguing now.
No one's arguing about that right now.
Yeah,
Sean.
10 years.
Fuck? Why are you chiming in now on the year thing?
We talked about it an hour and a half
We had
ago.
it 40 goddamn years earlier.
Yeah, I tried it before, and you guys just kept talking.
Well,
Imagine
that's what we do.
It's a podcast, Sean.
That's our fucking job, Sean.
Sorry, we'll act it out so that all of our audio listeners can listen to us act out.
Okay, here we go. Ready? No. You go. Sounds like.
Sounds like.
Rhymes with. I don't know.
Oh, is that rhymes with?
I don't know. What's the nose thing?
Police
Oh no,
chase
that's
is
your
still
on
happening.
what?
This police chase is still
Good
happening.
God.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Why are you here?
I bought you, I own you.
But why are you still here?
You said stay, so I stayed.
You don't like that?
I said
yeah,
stay,
they
so
can't
you
hear.
stayed. I can't even make a collie stay. I gotta check something. Stay. Stay.
I think you got a roller.
They're gone. They're all gone.
Why did you not trust that?
Because that would be the fucking worst idea of all time.
We tried it once and it didn't work, but I thought this time.
The one time that ever happened, I was like,
there was a part of me that felt bad for being so cheap for your Christmases, but after we spent about $4 trillion on the kids, it was really kind of all that was left.
you know what, man? It's the thought that counts.
I agree.
Right, and now that I see how much enjoyment you're getting out of yours, I'm happy with it.
I want to chime into something that's not relevant to this at all, but just for the chat room. If you do champagne and orange juice and blue moon, it's called a manmosa, and it's really good.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah. That's a Top Golf thing.
That's the first time I had one, yeah.
Yeah, they used to serve it in a boot, and you got to keep the boot.
And I did.
Yeah, they got rid of a lot of their fun brunch stuff.
An actual
by
boot?
the way.
Or like a glass cup that was
Little
shaped
glass
like a
boot and
a Das Boot.
A Das Boot.
Well, we went there and she ordered a mimosa. Casey likes to drink champagne. And they're, would you like a man-mosa? It comes with a free boot.
And I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh, you got to keep the boot?
You
keep the boot.
We used to have a
Shit.
few of them around. But...
Do you like Blue Moon in general?
Sure.
Okay.
Easy.
Still has alcohol in it, right?
No, that's not true.
Blue Moon.
I don't like things that are like red.
I saw you standing
Except for wine.
alone.
Well, this is the wrap-up of the movie. Today is tomorrow. It happened. All that shit. Again, he says, let's live here. I think this is a little too fast. They literally just met. It seems like if her radar initially was, you planned this whole day, you called my friends, and all of a sudden he's perfect, and then wanting to live together, you'd have kind of the same.
That was a different day, though.
I understand that. But, I mean, for him, it was arguably 10 years or 48 years or 97 years later. Now, here's the thing. Now he's mortal. You know what I'm talking about? Like, now he has to... I just spit all over my computer.
Yeah, now he's got to be careful.
Yeah. Now he's like, shit, if I fuck up and do the first step and get hit by a bus, I'm fucked.
Also, we're not giving any thought to the idea that if these people don't know that that's happening,
yeah,
their life is normal, so they're aging at a normal pace. But
that's
if
right.
he knows that this is happening, then every day is another day off of his life. So he has aged now 40 years.
No, everything resets.
Can you let
his
me
whole
finish
life.
for 1 second?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You just immediately hear
it's
that.
just-
Can I
a lot of times you're fucking
Can I finish?
long-winded,
Can I
and I try
finish?
to keep the show very, slim.
Do you?
So, unlike myself. Go ahead.
Anyway,
What are
I
you
was
looking?
done. I just...
You motherfucker. What you're saying is I started speaking at the exact right time.
Yeah.
Is that what I said?
Yeah, that's fucking what you said. Guys, let's go around the room here. So I'm going to start. I usually like to go last. And that's just, left over from the early 90s. But I'm going to say this. I thought this movie was great. I did not have the same opinion of the movie before I started it today as I do now. I read a lot more into it. I'd watch it again. And so I'll see this movie again next February 2nd. Eric?
I enjoyed the movie. I found it very funny. And despite the things that I was kind of critical of while we talked about it, it wasn't necessarily critical as much as just I felt maybe confused by it or maybe needed a different, view on it. I can say I'm not sure I quite get the hype. That it was fine and maybe even good, but that people put this up there just really, really high on that pedestal. I have a hard time understanding that exactly, but that doesn't mean that it's not worth watching, that it's not a good watch, that it's not something I wouldn't recommend to somebody.
Sure.
All those things are true. I just, that this is a top 5 comedy that has ever existed. I'm not sure that I could get behind that reason.
I mean, it changed what we think about the fucking term Groundhog Day. You know what I mean? Like, it's literally like when you say Groundhog Day, you're like, oh, so you're having a deja vu situation.
And when someone says "and then" anymore, almost everybody I know says
and then, yeah.
And that movie was kind of shitty.
No, I thought you picked that movie.
I mean, I love that movie.
That
but
movie
that
was
doesn't mean,
fucking great. I
but that
think
doesn't mean it's a
everybody
good
liked
movie.
that.
I'm just saying,
dude,
cultural shifts like that don't lend themselves necessarily to the movie being.
Man, I don't know. Okay,
fantastic.
Casey.
Everything you said about this go round, I feel like I remember from the last time we did this. I remember not really realizing how dark it kind of was and all the suicide stuff and the dying old man, because this was like one of those, stay home sick movies that I remember from growing up, but this time I felt exactly the same way about it as I did last time.
I mean, does that mean you liked it or not?
Yeah. It's Groundhog's Day. Like I have nostalgia attached to it. I
Sure.
love Bill Murray. It's, I think people hold him on a pedestal more than they hold this movie on a pedestal, maybe. And I think it's just one of those great Bill Murray movies, you know, where people like to have that people that love Stripes or like these. If it was anybody else, the movie might not be good.
I think this is one of those movies where it could be playing and you'd be like, okay, here comes the Ned Ryerson part or whatever. Like, you know, I sure as heck fire remember you. Sorry, I had to burp. Amy, what did you do? Sorry.
No, I hated it.
No,
I don't know.
Just all that's not
just
true.
fake.
I don't know if hate is the correct word,
So
but I
do
did
you-
not enjoy it.
so-
I probably won't watch it again. I might be sick next February 2nd.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Don't be.
We won't be
Let's
doing the show
see
next
how
February.
Why would you ever fucking say that?
Oh, the
We won't be
pandemic.
doing the
Everybody's
show
probably going to die.
here. We'll be moving into our new studio. You haven't told people about that? Their Patreon money.
Nice save.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck just
At the hibachi place, right?
Right.
Our back
Every
office.
Tuesday.
Well, anyway, I thought it was a great one, a great show, great podcast. Here's the thing,
Hold on,
guys.
wait, I just want to put this into perspective that just like the fact that this is one of those movies, right now, because there are not a bunch of movies being released, this movie is playing at every single movie theater around us.
That's
Every
right.
single
Oh,
one.
no.
Well, and
Movie
also
House,
because
Stonebreyer, everything.
because we all feel like it's Groundhog's Day. That's the thing. Like that, everybody feels like they're waking up and look. Here's the thing. We did a thing earlier today between the five of us, right? Where you have a conflict on a show and I have a conflict on a show, Eric, and it's like, hey, okay, you guys mind moving this to Tuesday? Like, in the real world, a year and a half ago, there would be conflict. Now it's like, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, what
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck else? I walked into to Amy's house the other day, and she goes, "Are you glad it's the weekend?" And I really had to think about it for a second and go, "Yes, I am. I really did have a fucking busy week. This week was weird. It wasn't the same as every. I'm glad that shit isn't. God damn it! What I'm trying to say is." This fucking shit is crazy. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I mean, I felt like at the
This shit's
beginning-
crazy, man. You
I
don't
felt
get
like
that?
at the beginning I did. The
Yeah.
more you talked through it, the more I started to feel like maybe I didn't. But
That's
then again, I started
Yeah.
to feel like I did. Again.
I literally I felt like I had it for a second, and
You
then
did.
then I just lost it.
It was a
you know?
very delicate grip that you had on
yeah,
it.
and then it would just no.
kinda
But I'm
slipped.
serious. Like it is weird. It's like if I were to say if someone goes, "Hey, you know, how about next week for this thing? Like, can you do?" And I'm like, I look at my calendar like it's a
Just
thing.
out of habit.
Yeah, and I go,
Well,
yeah, that sounds great. You know, like I mean,
I think
I'm
we can
doing
do that.
more of these stupid podcast interviews. Have you heard of these podcasts? I do more of these interviews now with other people.
You said stupid. You said stupid podcast interviews.
Yeah, these stupid. Have you heard of these stupid podcasts that are out?
I mean, I've heard of one for sure.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to downgrade ours into the.
No, I was talking
rest.
about Rockstar Dad.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
All right. Hey guys, connect with us. You can find us on the web at JarrettGoesToTheMovies.com. We're on Facebook at Jarrett Goes to the Movies, and we also have a great fan page, super interactive and super fun. If you want to be a part of the of our weekly show that we do here and be on the chat room, you can go to YouTube, Jarrett Goes to the Movies. You just subscribe and turn on notifications, or Twitch, Jarrett Goes to the Movies. Subscribe and turn on notifications. We're on Instagram and Twitter at Jarrett Movies. My name is spelled Jaret. And to be a part of the winning team and support the show, patreon.com/Jarrett Goes to the Movies. You can email us at jarrettgoestothemovies@gmail.com. Text us and leave us. Let me take that again. Text us or leave us a message. Fuck me. Text us. Go ahead.
No, you.
Why don't you do that? I thought we agreed you were going to start doing this part.
I never agreed to that. I will, though, if you want. Text us.
No, it'd be like, you know how Fred does on Howard Stern? He's just like, hey, Fred, what's the shit?
Text us. Leave us a voicemail, 714-451-6029. That's 714-451-6029.
See, that's so much better. From now on, you do that part.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And then thank you for sharing Vinny Cataldo, Woody Chambers, Chris Pulse, Joey Bishop, Superb, Chris Jacobs, Greg Lee, Mitch Bergeron. Oh, man, we haven't heard from Mitch Bergeron in a while. That's kind of nice.
The Mitch Bergeron?
Yeah, Colon Blow Band, and they're here too. Jesus Christ. Justin Sider. Yeah. Oh, man, he's got a country album coming out, y'all. Y'all got to fucking check it out. Tess Green, Jordan Ducrow, Mark Freed, Michael Russi. Oh, Michael Russi. Okay, that one I would have known. Thank you, Sean. Simon Rogers, Jonathan Oakley, Jared Mealy, Rick Hare. Okay. Justin Cromer, Woody Robert. Woody Robert.
Tiptoeing in a landmine field.
Woody Rubbit.
I don't know, Woody.
Dave, let's ask Woody. David Kendrick, Mike Labonovich, Greg Stevens, Fiona Freeman, Jason Piadano.
Palladino.
I'm sorry. What is it? Palladino?
A Palladino.
Palladino. I thought it was Spanish.
Pañadana.
Carrie Lynn Abner and Daniel Torres. Guys, thank you so very, very much for paying attention to us. And we'll see you down the road.